Mic check. Welcome everybody to this very special edition of the MC Toon Live Show. I'm your host, MC Toon. Tonight is Thanksgiving, and I've got some scary things for you. Scary thing number one is that there exists in 2023 people that actually are dumb enough to think that the earth is flat. Calm down, don't run away. Don't run away. I know. It's a scary thought that somebody could be that dumb. Not only are they that dumb, it gets worse though. It gets worse. So I'll proceed. It gets worse. There are people that are so dumb that they actually think that they want to debate me on the topic. So let me get for you right here, so you can read it with your own two eyes, a debate challenge that went out to me yesterday from one Dan Goldsmith. He says, "Where are you at, MC Toon? Apparently some of these globetards think highly of you. I challenge you to a debate." Well, of course, you can read the rest of that at your own leisure. It's on my Facebook page. Of course, I accepted this debate challenge. Though if you read the wording, you will notice that this is more of a Dan Goldsmith is an ignorant idiot session than an actual debate. But anyway, I accepted. He has been making all sorts of excuses, so it will come to no surprise to anybody that he has not yet joined me. I have in fact sent him the Zoom link on Facebook Messenger, which he has not received yet. So if you would like to pop on over to Facebook and where this was at, where this was posted, you can join the group yourself, and it's called Flat Earth Debate. Feel free to join in and ask him, "Hey, Danny, where are you?" But not only was he talking big, but this is what he said today to Eddie Reese. Eddie Reese, $5,000 says, "I won't run." Space, triple exclamation point. Do you have $5,000? Space, triple question mark. Eddie Reese, you should have taken this bet. Of course, we know Dan Goldsmith doesn't have money. He's not good for it. The second law of Flurf declares that this Flurf challenge is fake, just like every other Flurf challenge ever. Now, Sean Hawkins says, didn't he say he could make it at 8 p.m.? It is 8 p.m. Eastern time. I know it's 7 p.m. here. It's 8 p.m. Eastern time. So he tried to squirm out of it. Through several different attempts. And what I'm going to do is while we wait for him, I'm going to actually show you my view into Facebook. So let me prep this scene here for you. It's there it is. This is the actual post right there, and it's got a bunch of comments, and that was a lot of words for "I have a humiliation kink." Anyway, so he was certain that he was talking big, right? But let me find. Yeah, this is a good one here. This reminds me of when Junior. There's a guy called Junior. He challenged me to debate. He ran. So let me find a little more of the interaction where he got cold feet. So yeah, he's like, "Where's my channel?" He wants my channel. They linked my website instead of my channel, but my channel is linked on the website, so he could find it. So Now here, this is funny. You'll see here, Smuts Van has said that I was hiding in an echo chamber. Now this group is indeed not an echo chamber. It is not my group. I don't own the group. I don't know if I'm a mod on it or not. But anyway, Smuts Van thinks for some reason that I'm running. Why would you think I'm running? But anyway, no, I'm just sitting right here. And I said, hey, Smuts, when you grow up here, let me know. So he says, I accepted a challenge 11 months ago. Not a debate challenge, a challenge for me to do something. I don't know what he's talking about. I asked for screenshots. None were coming. None were provided. So anyway, Colin says your caps locks is on, Grandpa. It's on for a reason. This guy, he's all talk. I love this. The boldness of such a piece of turd. You can see I got some comments coming in right now from Rob Nowand. Anyway, so let's see. I want to get a little more here. But I mean, look at this. The Smuts Van, he's been talking all day as if I'm running. I'm sitting right here. Link has been sent to Dan Goldsmith. And Smuts, I'll send you a link too, but Smuts has his profile set, so I cannot message him. But I told Smuts I would definitely be happy to have him on too. But no, he's running. Anyway, this David Hissock, this is funny. Prove the priest Big Bang Theory had a turbulent origin. So he put a screenshot of a book here with no context. I have no idea what book it is. But it's talking about the Big Bang and supposedly claims that it's not possible. I don't know what book this is. And of course there's no, in the citation here, there's no actual, reference to any experiments. So I don't know. Typical flat earthery here. So, all right, let me get, all right, here we go. I say, I accept your debate challenge. However, your description sounds more like a Dan Goldsmith is ignorant session than a debate, but I'm glad to oblige. Tuesday, Halloween. That's now 8 p.m. Central Time is good for me. Does that work for you? I said, I like Zoom. And let's see here. He did, let's see, Junior right away. I'm looking for where I did get a response from Dan here. Here we are. Is this it? Yeah, here Smuts is claiming. Smuts doesn't live in the same reality that the rest of us do. He claimed that I ran away from Junior. I'm happy to have Junior talk about him. Anyway, let's see here. Screenshots have been taken. Smuts. In fact, Smuts, it's live right now. People can see. So anyway, I'll send a Zoom link at 7 Central Time. Now I can't, so I'm going to see that. Click message. I can't send a message to him, but I will send this Zoom link and we'll see if it goes through here. And then there we go. All right, I sent it. All right. Like you don't call the tunnel running. You do it here, but we do it where? How are we going to do it here, Smuts? You make no sense. Anyway, I've sent you a link. So anyway, so I'll talk from Smuts. Anyway, and then let's see here. Oh, I think we're onto it here. So I sent him a friend request so that I could talk with him. That's Dan Goldsmith, and but he hasn't accepted it, so he can't receive my my Zoom link. He's so scared he won't receive my Zoom link. All right, there it is. This is the one. I'm on the East Coast, and I have stuff to do. So 8 p.m. would be 9 p.m. my time. Good job. You did math, Flatty. That's rare. It's rare for Flatty to get time zones right. But anyway, that ain't going to work. It would need to be earlier. Well, I can do that. 9 p.m. Eastern is too early for you. When does your mommy have your bedtime set? Danny. Fine, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's right now. That was, in fact, 10 minutes ago, Danny. Should I message your mommy to get permission for you? He didn't answer that question. But anyway, so I sent him where the Zoom link will be. Again, we've got Smuts claiming I'm running. Sitting right here. And I have sent both Dan and Smuts the Zoom link. And it's been sent. Neither of them have read the messages yet. Anyway, there's a class of flat earthers that are just this big talking garbage. Now, maybe they're pose. Maybe it's just somebody that bought a hacked account. It could be. Some of them I think are legit. I suspect some of them are just fakes. Don't know. It's Poe's law. They're so far, they get to where you try to be as ridiculous as possible, but there are actual flat earthers that are like that. So I have a third one queued up. I actually have four of them queued up. Four of them queued up. Should they all back out? So anyway, yeah, look how funny this is. Dan again. He's yap. Smuts comes in claiming that I'm running. And then I said, be ready at 8 Eastern time, big boy, live on YouTube. That was 5 hours ago. And he's been running all day. Anyway, yeah. And so this kind of stuff here makes me think that Smuts is fake. Or just, severely mentally retarded. Could be. So, all right. Let me see here. A few more minutes. I'll give them. All right. Yeah, it is. That's the thing on Facebook. So many trolls. It says you are mobbed. And you can't tell. So here's what I will say to people. If you are a fake flat earther that is doing it just to make flat earthers look bad, don't. They don't need help looking bad. They look bad on their own. So if this is somebody out there doing a LARPing as a flat earther, LARP is something else. Shut down all of your fake accounts, right? If you're interested in that type of thing, then I would suggest going to the channel on YouTube called Flat Out. Do that. I 100% support that. If you need a creative outlet, right there. If Smuts Van is actually a glober that's trying to make flat earthers look bad and succeeding, hang it up. Go to Flat Out. Go to his channel. That's the kind of stuff to do. That's fun. That's awesome. We love that. Everybody loves that. So, I do have something that will scare flat earthers. Now, flat earthers, when your mommies let you put on your Taylor Swift costume for the night to go out trick-or-treating, and you go door to door, this will scare the flat earthers. Milky Way. That's right. Milky Way will scare them. Don't worry. It's just a candy bar. It's okay. It's chocolate, nougat, and caramel or caramel. I don't know the right way to pronounce it. I've heard both. There you go. Don't be scared by it. Piecewise Functioneer says for £2, he's probably distracted by his orbiting photon. And Yanis Shaka says man-bear ship is a scary thing. I don't know what that means. Man-bear ship. Anyway, so there it is. That's the two of them. Scared as hell. So what I'm going to do is right here on this one, I'm going to post the Zoom link right on here. Now I have it set to, Oh, I've got somebody in. I've got somebody who's joined. Hello. His name is Irish Prick, which just may be. Now, it could not actually be Smuts or Dan, because Smuts and Van have not read the message. So this would be somebody that's watched the video, watched where I pasted it, and then typed it in. So Irish Prick, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Who are you actually?
Dan.
You're actually Dan?
Yes,
Dan Goldsmith.
that's right.
What's your brother's name?
You wouldn't even know my brother.
I know your brother's name. What's your brother's name?
Jason.
What's your other brother's name?
My other brother's name?
Do you have
My
another brother?
cousin who's like a brother?
Well, sure.
Brian?
Nope.
Clay?
No.
I don't have any other brothers.
I'm not buying it.
Who are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of somebody that has had interaction on Dan Goldsmith's Facebook page.
Interaction?
Mm-hmm.
That's a brother?
Well, has the same last name. How about that?
Adam?
No.
Corey?
No.
Robert?
There you go.
That's my uncle.
That's a lot of guesses. That's your uncle. All right. Poor guy. All right. Are you going to be on screen?
This is what you get.
All right. All right. So you think the Earth is a dirt pizza? All right. Go ahead. What do you got?
The Earth is a dirt pizza.
Yeah. Big old flat round pizza thing. What? Go ahead.
The no curve. How about that?
Send the measurements.
Send the measurements.
Yeah, you can
It's
share
8 inches per per mile squared.
You can share your screen. Go ahead.
8 inches per mile squared.
Wrong formula.
That is not the wrong formula, because we've actually gone over it. There's actually a video of somebody who actually does 4 different equations, and it all comes up to 1,000 miles. It is accurate within a couple of feet.
And where do you put in the observer height in that formula?
The observer height in the formula?
Yep.
It's all based off of
Come on, retard. Where is the observer height in that formula, retard?
Retard.
Yeah,
Calm down,
right.
Junior.
Come on. Where do you put the observer height in that formula?
There's actually an Earth curvature calculator that you can use.
Where do you put?
Does calculate.
Yeah. Where do you put?
Hold on. Calm down.
Uh-huh.
It does calculate for the observer height, and you can put in the observer height if you want to.
But that doesn't use that formula. So in the formula you provided.
No. You can look it up. You could go on the internet right now.
No, not my claim, your claim. So if you have it, you go ahead and send me the website that uses that formula, but does not have a place to put in the observer height, because that formula has no place to put in the observer height. Go ahead.
That's not true. So hold on. I'm not real familiar with this, but let's see. Let's see.
Yes, this caller apparently actually is a flurf. But like all flurfs, can't do math. He has no clue. He has no clue how to do math.
So look at this one. Okay, so hold on. I'll get the dang calculator real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how do I share the screen?
Well, in the bottom there's a thing that says share screen. I don't know if you're on a phone or if you're on a computer. Does your mom let you use the computer? He's gone. He's left. He's so smart he left. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, oh my gosh, it's just they're so consistently stupid. It's unbelievable how consistently stupid they are. All right, there's the advanced curve calculator. This is the one that actually uses the observer height. Anyway, all right, let me read some stuff. Oh, he's back. He's all right. Hold on. All right, Dan, you there? Did your mom walk in the room and you had to put it down quick so that she didn't find out?
What are you talking about?
I don't want you to get in trouble with your mommy.
Look at you, dude. What are you playing with a bunch of little toys in your background? You got some Barbies back there?
Yep. Come on, buddy. Waiting
Okay,
for you to
hold
share
on.
your screen, big stuff.
So so share, is that for share the screen?
Yes.
All right, share the screen. All right.
Yep.
Whatever.
All right. It's tough stuff. Hard things to do here.
Well, I don't really do all this bullshit on here.
Yep.
So
we know. We know you're not familiar with stuff like this. Man.
let's.
Do you want somebody to sing you Soft Kitty while you work on that?
You're pretty bad with your antagonizing bullshit.
Oh yeah. Yep. You earned it. You earned it all there, buddy. You earned it all, big talker.
I'm saying you're weak, dude.
You earned it. You earned it all, big talker.
Shit's weak.
Come on. Chop, big boy. All right. I mean, I have people looking right now at your big talk from yesterday.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, your big talk. Big talk. Big talk and Dan can't press the share screen button.
I did press the share screen button, but it didn't work.
That sounds like a pebcac to me. Definitely a pebcac. Oh, he got it.
Did it work? Oh, look at that.
He got it.
Okay, so now how the hell do I do this? Is it sharing my screen?
Yeah, I see me.
Okay, now do you see it?
Yeah.
See how that says distance to the object, eyesight level?
Yeah, where does it say it's using 8 inches per mile squared?
You put it in and it does it.
No, where does this say that it's using 8 inches per mile squared?
That's the.
This was your claim.
Yeah. So here's your other one.
Yeah. Where do you put in the observer height? Come on, big boy. Where's the observer height in that one? Come on, tough stuff. I don't see observer height in that one.
Earth radius.
Yeah.
Which gives us circumference.
Like I said, where do you put in the observer height, big boy? Come on, tough talker. Where's the observer height?
Tough talker. It doesn't.
Where's the observer height? Come on, big stuff. Come on, kiddo. Come on. You said. It uses it
right there, dude.
All right. Where does it say 8 inches per mile squared?
That's.
Come on, Chuckles. Where is it? 8 inches.
The equation that they use.
Well, show me where it says that. Come on, Chuckles. Big boy, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you, big talker. You can't deliver, can you? You're full of crap there, aren't you? Full of crap. And where? Awesome. And where do you put in the observer height in this one? Where? Show me. Show me where on screen. We're all looking at it. Where on screen do you put in the observer height? Come on. Where? Show me. You're fumbling around. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on, Chuckles. Nothing?
well, I'm looking
Nowhere?
for one that actually states. See, all these other ones don't have the actual equation other than that.
Seems you didn't do your own research, did you?
No,
Did
no,
you,
no.
Danny?
Okay, so look at this then. Look at this then. All right. So let's start at the beginning. All right. Who came up with the idea, the theory?
No. This is your turn to show evidence for flat Earth. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
right away,
hold on.
instantly, instead of evidence for flat Earth, deflected to talking about the globe. You must love the globe, since you can't talk about anything other than the globe. If you think the Earth is flat, I would expect you'd be talking about flat. But no, all you do is talk about globe. You don't have any evidence for flat Earth there, Danny boy. You were duped by Eric Dubay.
Eric Dubay. I don't even watch that guy, so shut your mouth, dude.
Sure.
Stop putting it.
Got it. Who's your Papa Flurf there, Danny? Who's your Papa Flurf?
Who's my Papa Flurf?
Yeah.
I did the damn research my damn self.
No, you didn't.
Thanks a lot.
No, it's obvious you didn't. You didn't right here.
Yeah,
we're watching that you did not do your research.
Look. How I started this was
by being stupid. Yeah, by being stupid. That's how you started this. You don't understand anything because you're not smart, Danny. That's the problem.
Really? So where's your evidence, Junior?
Changing the topic there, of course. Absolutely, you must do that. You realize that you don't have any evidence for flat Earth. You turn it right around. You can't not talk about the globe. The only thing you can talk about is the globe. But yet you think the Earth is flat. Globe. Oh, but no, you think it's flat. Globe. Talk about flat Earth there, Danny. How do you know that the Earth is flat? Where did you measure the flatness of the Earth?
Look, if you use the radius of the Earth.
The flat Earth doesn't have a radius, does it? The flat Earth is flat. Why are you talking about the globe again?
Dude, the globe came after the flat Earth map.
Awesome. What's the radius? What's the radius of the flat Earth then?
Hold on.
Come on, Danny.
Hey,
what's the radius of the flat Earth? I got the map here. What's the radius? What's the radius of the flat Earth?
You don't even have the map.
I have the flat Earth map right here.
What's the flat Earth map?
I'm holding it right here. Unless you have a different one. This is the Gleason map that they say.
No, it's not. That's not the flat Earth map, dude. That's
we're
close, but not
send
close.
the flat Earth map then.
Let me see.
Where is the flat Earth map? This is great. Mm-hmm. Come on. My goodness. Urbana Monte? This is good. Urbana Monte map.
Oh, 1587, Junior.
It's the same map. That's this one. It's an azimuthal equidistant map of the globe. That's what this is. It's the same map. But that particular one, I mean, you look at it. Oh my gosh. That's first law of Flurf. Again, like always, first law of Flurf.
Yeah, you see that? It's Antarctica is not covered in ice, Junior.
You didn't read on that, did you?
Didn't read on what?
You didn't read the background on that map. Oh dear. Of course you didn't.
Yeah. What's the background?
All right. I'll bring it up here. I'll bring it up. So a lot of flatties claim that this is the map, and that's the first time they think that it was used.
Can't even see your screen.
What's that?
Hold on. All right, go ahead. Let's see what you got.
All right, hold on. I'm going to set it up so you can see it. All right. The Gleason map.
I know what the Gleason map is.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. I don't know why you didn't know that. It's the same map. But all right. So here it is. There's the Gleason map.
Go ahead.
There's the Gleason map. It is a projection from the globe. It says it on the actual patent application. But here is the map that you were showing.
Keep reading that patent. Keep reading the patent. No. Go back to the patent. Yep. Hold on.
It says right here on the projection. What's projection? See that on the projection?
And it says modern scientifically and practically correct as is.
So it's a claim. So on the projection of what? On the projection of J.S. Christopher. All right.
Okay.
Do you know who that is?
No.
No. Okay. Modern college. Now, do you know what that is?
I know what a modern college is.
What is a modern college?
A modern college? You don't know what a modern college is?
I do, but I'm asking you to define it because I know exactly what this means here.
Go ahead. Explain it.
You don't know, do you? Just say you don't know what it is.
I know what a modern college is. Is there some other definition that you're trying to get at?
Yeah. Because I did my research and you didn't. It's not actually J.S. Christopher from Modern College. It's J.S. Christopher in Blackheath, England, by the way, is very important. It's J.S. Christopher of Morden College, which is a retirement home in Blackheath, England. It's not a university or an establishment of higher learning. It's a retirement center. So J.S. Christopher was not a cartographer.
Look it up then.
I did.
No, look it up. Hold on. Go back to
the description itself is incorrect. It's not from J.S. Christopher Modern College, Blackheath, England, a modern institute of higher learning. It's from Morden College. Notice the corrected spelling. A retirement home. Here is the current day
on your
Morden
freaking website.
Morden College. Look at that. This is Morden because
your own website. Yeah.
Yes,
okay,
of course I am. I did my own research and I published it for everybody else to look at. Here is
a credible source.
Well, do you think that Morden College, the retirement home in Blackheath, England, is a valid? It's their website, ding-a-ling. I'm looking at the website for Morden College in Blackheath, England. So there it is. That's where it's from. J.S. Christopher was a resident at the time when Gleason published the map. Now you see this little 2. You see that little 2 there that's highlighted? It still exists today. Strike 2 for scientifically and practically correct. It's not correct because Gleason couldn't even spell the name of the place that J.S. Christopher came from. Mailed him or sent the map from or however he got it. It's unclear. But right here.
You're on
research.
your own website.
Of course, I did my own research.
No, that's bullshit.
I did my own. All right. Here is the Flat Earth Society, the flatearthsociety.org website. Right here.
Dude. Come on.
This is a forum. This guy here actually called in.
Bullshit, dude.
I'm showing you the research that I did there, ding-a-ling, that you refuse to do. So here it is.
Bullshit.
Here it is.
Flat Earth Society is bullshit. No.
Look at this. This guy called. This is just forums. Anybody can go on there. This guy called over to shush. This guy called to Morden College, and at Morden College at the time confirmed that J.S. Christopher was a resident at Morden College. That's it. You did not do your own research. I did my own research. You have no clue what this map is about.
That's your own website, dude.
Of course it's my own website. That's where I write my notes.
Not a credible source, dude.
I'm not
whatever you want on there.
I'm not citing my website as the source. It's the place where I'm keeping the links to the source.
The patent is incorrect on your website.
Oh, it is.
The patent is incorrect on your website.
Oh, yes, it is. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with the patent?
Dude, I already pointed it out inside that damn group. You have the wrong. That patent, that's not the correct patent, dude. You're missing half of the damn patent because I already pointed out to them that it says there that it's not, dude. Get
What?
back.
Go ahead.
Look
Go
up the
ahead.
patent,
Go
dude.
ahead.
Go
Don't
look up the
interrupt
patent.
yourself. Don't interrupt yourself.
Hold on. Go look up the patent. Hold on. Mm,
You tell. Yeah. What's the patent about there, buddy?
okay, so hold on. Okay, so can I look something up without it disconnecting?
I have no idea.
Okay, so why don't you try looking it up?
Looking
Not
what
on
up?
your website, dude. That is the cheesiest bullshit. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You
All
got to
right.
put up your own website, dude.
Here is the
That's some
patent right here.
bullshit.
Here's the patent. Page one.
That's the biggest clown move
Page one of
ever,
the
dude.
patent.
Biggest clown
You
move
see that?
ever.
You
Are
see
you
that? Are you
kidding me?
looking? Patent right there. Patent number 497917. You see it? Are you looking?
Go for it. Let's
Right
see
there.
what this one is.
Patented May 23rd,
Okay.
1893.
Go for
Do you
it.
see that?
Go for it.
Alexander Gleason time chart.
Okay, and the map that I used was from 1500.
Yeah, hold on. No. We're talking about this one still. All right, you ready?
That's fine.
You ready?
What's the
All right.
patent?
Here you go. Page
What's the
2,
patent?
page 3. Right there. Here we are. Page 3 of the patent. And we have over on the right side, this is a little too zoomed in. There we go.
Come on, zoom out a little bit. Come on now.
I'm zoomed in here so we can read it. The extortion of the map. Hold on, I'll read it. Don't interrupt. The extortion of the map from that of a globe consists mainly in the straightening out of the meridian lines, allowing each to retrain their original value from Greenwich, the equator, to the poles. As I claim as my invention, the combination with the time chart of a circular time dial, blah, blah, blah. Signed, Alexander Gleason.
Go back.
Witnesses, James Sangster
Blah,
and
blah,
Jenny
blah, right?
M.
Blah,
Caldwell.
blah, blah. Because you don't want to read the whole thing.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. But I'll keep reading it so that you can continue to shoot yourself in the first foot and confirm the first law of Flerf. The combination with that, a time chart, a circular time dial encompassing the circular map, a disc or dial graduated and divided to indicate longitude, and sometimes on any of the meridian line or intervening lines. 2 indicating arms loosely pivoted to the center of the circular map, numerals indicating degrees of longitude on each of the said arms, and a pivoted joint for I'll finish it. And a pivoted joint for holding said arms together so the friction between them will be sufficient to hold them one to another at any one point to which one may be moved on the other and permit both to be moved together by turning one substantially as and for the purposes described. That didn't help you at all. I don't know why you wanted me to read that.
Zoom out. Because you're picking this little tiny paragraph out of all of the information, dude. All of the information. Zoom out.
There you go.
Zoom out. Okay, now
what paragraphs did you want to read?
Zoom in a little bit. So go back to the front then.
Back to the front.
Go back to the first page.
Back to the front.
Okay, go to the next one.
It's a good song. There you go.
Okay, now zoom in.
Time chart. All right, where do you want?
All right. So hold on.
Oh my gosh. I love it when they never did their own research once.
I didn't even use this map, dude. So who's doing that shit? I'm using this right here.
You use the same map.
Because I don't use that.
It's the same map.
The map may be the same, but it's not
the same.
The same as in because
they're
this
both,
one is saying that it's the modern this, that, and the other thing. The other one is from before this.
Yeah.
So it's not even the same map. So this is your little trickery bullshit that you got to use in order to get your little bullshit going, because not only are you using a different map. Hold on. Not only are you using a different map, but you're going to your own website. That is the biggest clown move ever, dude.
All I'm using on my website is links to elsewhere, links to other places. You got a problem with that? All right, so here we go. Here's the map that you think is accurate. What is the scale?
You didn't even get back to, dude. It says it in the patent that it's.
Oh, you want to go back to the patent
of the globe?
All right.
Yeah. So let's read the damn patent. Hold on, I'm scanning through it and I'll show you the damn part where it says it. You got to zoom out a little bit.
All right. You're looking for it. I'll just read again. The extortion of the map from that of a globe Consists mainly in the straightening out of
doing?
meridian lines, allowing each to retain their
Why don't you
original
start
values
right here,
from
11
Greenwich,
o'clock,
the equator, to
11.
the two poles. All right, what?
Dude, you're missing all the other shit, dude.
You just tell
Why
me
do you
where to
keep reading
go.
the same stuff?
Tell me where to go.
If you're gonna read it, you start from the beginning. You don't just cherry pick that stuff.
I'm not going to read the entire patent right here, buddy. What part of the patent would you like to read?
Why not? I'm skimming through to read the entire patent.
Go ahead. Skim away. Skim away, big boy. All right. Bye-bye, Morden College. I'll close that one out. Yeah, there is a bit of a problem there, Mr. E-Man, who lives in Australia. It's not even on the map.
Read it, dude.
No, go ahead and read it. No, I'm not stopping you from reading it.
You've probably seen it already.
I'm not stopping you from reading it. Go ahead. Read it yourself. While you read it, I will be doing other things.
It's not on the screen, dude.
You need me? Do you need your mom to help you pee when you go to the bathroom? Pull it up yourself on your own device there, buddy.
That's why I just asked you if I did that, would it disconnect?
I don't know. I don't use a phone to do big boy work. I use a computer.
All right, so let's just see then.
Yeah, piecewise functioneer. Even if you were referencing your own website, what's wrong with self-referencing? Lots of academics and PhD students do it all the time.
Whatever the hell you want on there, and you're not trustworthy.
You're scanning right now. I'm not talking to you. Shush.
Actually, I'm looking it up. So
yeah, good. All right. All right, we've got where to go. Oh, geez, it jumped. All right. Randomly Epic says, Happy Halloween. Thank you, Randomly Epic. Janusz Takis says, Merry Christmas. October 13 is December 25. I suppose if you, in the Julian to Gregorian calendar switch over, there might have been, that might have happened. Which way did it go? I don't remember. The Sun Express says, on El Lago Mágico Titicaca, observer height is not applicable because all observers are high. Awesome. Mr. E-Man gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, Mr. E-Man. And everybody that received one, be sure to thank him as well. Mr. E-Man then says, Flurf law number 1, all citations contradict the Flurf claim. Of course. Of course they do. That's why the Gleason map is so funny. But I mean, this one is too, because it's an azimuthal equidistant projection from the globe as well.
Hey, dude. How many globes are there? There's one globe. All the other maps are flat, right? Okay, then. Shut your fucking trap.
They're all projections. You don't understand what a projection is.
They're not projections.
I've got a picture. I've got a picture of my dog. Is my dog flat? The picture of my dog was flat. Yes, you did. The picture of my dog is flat. Therefore, the dog is flat, right? That's your logic.
Do you see planets in a telescope?
Yes, yeah.
You see planets in a telescope? No, yes, you can't tell whether they're spheres or not.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, you can't. You can't see 3 dimensions through a telescope, moron.
Yeah, you can watch them over time rotating. Wow.
You can watch them over time rotating.
This is not hard. This is not hard. Yeah.
No, you can't.
Now here, sorry, astronomers. Sorry, all astronomers in the world will just debunked by Dan Goldstein going, do that sound again, Dan. Go ahead, do that sound again, Danny. Come on. Well, you guys, you heard it. All right, keep skimming. Tell me what paragraph. PhD Tony says he may be right. I may be crying by the end of the debate at the precarious state of our education system. Well, the problem I don't think is education. I think the problem is that Dan had an opportunity to receive an excellent education, but rejected it all. And he will probably.
The education system.
Here comes.
Education system.
Here comes the rejection. Here comes the rejection.
The education system is owned by the damn Rockefellers. They own the damn General Board of Education.
Oh,
they paid
where's the documentation of this?
Hold on.
Documentation. Documentation.
Are you serious?
Documentation.
Okay.
Own the Board of Education. Yep. Own. We need documentation of that. But no. But don't distract yourself there, ADHD boy. You're skimming the Gleason patent right now. All right. You can get to that later, much later, I suppose. You've got a big stack of things we're going to be going through. D6 says, do all flirfs do research on their phones? Yeah. Most flirfs don't have computers that I've experienced. So Lex Carney says, gotta go to bed due to annoying parrots. I'll watch tomorrow.
I can't share the screen.
Oh yeah,
you're sharing the screen.
I'll turn off the sharing and you can share. Go ahead. Go ahead. Share away. All right, you ready? There we go. All right, this will be good.
The board was created in 1902 after John D. Rockefeller donated an initial $1 million. The Rockefeller family would eventually give over $180 million. Frederick Gates, another fucking great person.
Okay, I'm asking. You said they own. You said they own the board. All you've shown is that they donated money.
Hold on. Let me get to
Donating money does not equal own. Oh my gosh,
dude, put your fucking big girl pants on for a second and shut your fucking trap. So look, this meeting included John D. Rockefeller, okay, and then it goes Frederick Gates, yada yada yada, and then it goes to and it says when its programs were subsumed into the Rockefeller Foundation. Boom, okay. They own the shit. They own it.
They own the Rockefeller Foundation.
The Rockefeller Foundation owns the freaking education system.
But you didn't show that.
Dude, it says right here that it became part of the Rockefeller Foundation.
No, it's talking about how the Rockefeller Foundation merged with another part of the Rockefeller owned thing, not about the Board of Education merging into the Rockefeller Foundation.
The original members of the General Education Board were blah 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 blah. Upon evidence, this work would be
so incredibly dumb.
And then it says, observation, the fundamental problem in the South is recovery of the soil program. Not only that, but they only you were taught certain things based on where you lived in the country.
Okay, I'm still waiting for you to support your first claim.
Rockefeller eventually gave $180 million, which was used primarily to support higher education and medical schools in the United States.
Oh, how terrible that was! Oh no, it helped people become educated. What a horrible thing!
American agriculture and the experiment stations actually practiced. It says by 1934 it was making grants of over 5.5. See, they even gave money to the colleges, the universities, so they could put their own people.
How terrible! How horrible! They donated money. What monsters! Oh, yeah. Dear people, they donated money for people to become educated. What kind of horrible monster does that? Oh no! Don't give money to people to be not dumb.
That's it, dude.
That's all you got. So and then at the very end, that very last sentence is talking about the organization.
$5.5 million. It spent nearly all its money.
Yes.
Ceased operating as a separate entity.
It's not. Oh my gosh.
Programs were subsumed into the Rockefeller Foundation.
You absolute moron. You absolute moron. Oh my gosh. How stupid can a person be? Thank you for demonstrating how dumb you are, Dan Goldstein. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why flat earthers are so stupid. He is dumb before he got to flat earth. That's what happened. He was dumb from the beginning. Oh my gosh, poor guy.
That's all you got. You got nothing, buddy. You got nothing.
I read it. You didn't understand it. You shot yourself in the foot like you do every time. All right. So now, here we go.
Shut your trap. Shut your trap. Shut your trap. Shut your trap. Who came up with the idea and the theory for the Earth, the globe Earth theory? Who came up with it?
Pythagoras. He's one of the earliest ones.
The globe. Who's credited with the globe heliocentric globe Earth theory? Who's credited with it?
Pythagoras.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
no, he's not.
495 BC. 495 BC. Pythagoras.
I thought you did your research. I thought you did your research.
Come on.
Who's credited? Look it up. You can share your screen. Look it up.
I looked it up.
Who is credited? Who's credited? No, share your screen and type it in. Search. Who is credited
Pythagoras.
with the heliocentric? No, he's not.
All right, got.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me again?
Yeah,
you didn't do any research?
With the globe?
The heliocentric globe Earth.
Heliocentric globe Earth or globe Earth?
That's what I said. Heliocentric globe Earth theory.
Oh, that would be Copernicus.
Oh, okay. And where did he go to school at?
Don't know. It doesn't matter though. What you're doing is called a genetic fallacy.
It does matter. Where did he go to school at?
It's a genetic fallacy. I actually
where did he go to school at?
I don't know, but I'll get the here it is. This is your card. This is the genetic fallacy right there.
Genetic fallacy?
Yep. The genetic fallacy, judging something good or bad on the basis of where it comes from or from whom it comes. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. You don't get to declare something wrong just because you don't like where it came from.
Dude. If Ronald McDonald comes in and says something, you have to verify that that's a credible source.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you have to verify everything.
You're the dumbest son of a bitch I've ever met in my life.
All right.
Good thing I haven't met you.
I'm a little.
Good thing I haven't met you. Holy crap.
Do you have any evidence? All right.
Where did he come from?
Did you finish? Hold on.
Where did he go to school at?
Dude, you've got to do things in order.
Where did he go to school at?
Are you ready? Are you ready to concede the map?
Where did he go to school at?
Oh my gosh, child.
Where did he go to school at?
Are you ready to concede the map thing? We got to go back to the beginning.
Shit that you were just giving me.
Are you going to concede the map?
Where did he go to school at? I'm not conceding anything because you didn't even use the right map.
Let's go to the map then. All right, show me the correct map of the Earth.
No. Where did you go to school at?
You're scared.
No, because I'm going back to the beginning. Let's start at the beginning. This is where I should have started in the first place. Come on, because I'm going to show all your little.
Go ahead, present your evidence. Go ahead, present. Now I got my card ready. The genetic fallacy.
Genetic fallacy.
Yep, I'll read it again.
Even a fallacy? That's not. There's no genetic fallacy.
It is on the critical thinking cards. Literally, I purchased this because it's got a list of fallacies.
Where'd you get that from?
From the website, Critical Thinking Cards website. It's called yourlogicalfallacy.com.
Oh my goodness.
All right, anyway, so the genetic fallacy, I'll read it again.
Where did he go to school at? Where did Copernicus
Judging something good or bad on the basis of where it comes from or whom or from whom it comes.
Exactly. That's right. Because
that's the genetic fallacy.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
All right, go ahead.
You have to have credible sources.
Present your evidence for the map. That's the first topic. Or concede that your map is wrong.
I'm not conceding anything. I'm starting from the beginning.
So back to the map then.
No. Where did Copernicus
you concede
go
the
to
map.
school at?
I don't care. It doesn't matter where he went to school. That's the genetic fallacy.
Yes, it does. Nope.
If it's wrong.
Nope.
If it's wrong, then show where it's wrong.
Nope. Where's your little bitch ass fucking? Let's start this shit from.
Oh my gosh, little boy.
Little boy, dude. That's you. Have no idea who the hell you're talking to.
I'm talking to an idiot is who I'm talking to.
Dude,
I'm talking to one of the stupidest humans on the globe right now. That's who I'm talking to.
I wish you would say that to my face.
You are dumb.
I wish you would say that.
Danny Goldstein, you are dumb. You are really dumb.
You can't even read because you're not even saying the fucking name right, you moron.
The genetic fallacy?
The name?
The name of what?
Read the name on my profile, you fucking idiot. Oh, look at that. You can't even read, you dumb schmuck.
Irish prick?
That's right.
Irish prick?
Irish prick on the website, the fucking, on Facebook, buddy.
Oh, on Facebook. Dan Goldsmith?
Oh, fucking A, dude. How many times did it take you to get that shit right?
I don't know. It doesn't matter, Danny boy.
Come on. You freaking
Come on. All right. Are you conceding the map? We can close out the map idea. I'll close out the tabs.
We're starting all over. We'll get back to the map.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, look it up. Where did Copernicus, because it's not letting me.
Not my claim. Not my claim. I will, all right. I'll put aside that one there. All right. The next fallacy, the burden of proof fallacy. I'll read it to you here. That is saying that the burden of proof lies not with the person making the claim, but with someone else to disprove. So you are talking about Copernicus, then you have the burden of proof to support your claim about Copernicus. So, all right.
Yeah, I wonder where that one is at.
I'll keep this one in reserve here.
Let's see what they have on this thing.
All right. Oh my gosh. Are you? You know, I should one time try to get through the entire stack with this today. We'll see how far we get. I mean, we got this to go, but let's see here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, okay. So you've already done the straw man. The straw man is when you use the 8 inches per mile squared without the observer height, and intentionally, of course, you didn't know, but we didn't get to it, but intentionally ignoring refraction. Um,
Refraction.
so
Are you kidding me?
we've got ad hominem already. You've done that one. Got that. Let's see here. You find it yet? No. Ooh. This'll. I wonder if this'll happen. All right. So Justin Franks is saying that Copernicus went to the University of Bologna. Is it Bologna?
Bologna? Bologna?
Is it Bologna? I don't know. And others. Is he going to say he went to Bologna school? Yeah. All right. All right. Still waiting here. Still waiting here. Yeah. All right. We got a lot. We got a lot to go through. But
Hold on,
I think this is coming. I think that's coming. That's definitely coming. This one here. So I think.
So can you see this one?
All right.
You can see the screen?
Are you sharing your screen?
It should be.
Sharing your screen. You're not sharing your screen there, Danny. There you go. Good job. Good job. All right. All right. Oh my gosh. Back to the straw man. Back to the straw man. Got it. Yeah, it's from Dearth. Oh, Dearth is your Papa Flurf. Uh-huh. Aiden, yep, come on. Are you talking?
I'm letting you watch it.
Watch what? There's no sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, that guy's a friend of mine. So the problem is that he was talking about a very specific case. Right there, it's on screen. That is not the case of the observer. That is not at ground level. That was only the case if your eyeball is half submerged in water. Which is not the case. I've never seen a video where the bottom half of the view is water and the top half is something we're looking at here. So, yes, this special little guy is making Democ look like a venerable bead. Lori Lahatio is saying, "Where'd you get that cheese, Danny?" Where'd you get that cheese, Danny? Nothing? Danny, there's no sound coming through. I don't know why. All we see is the screen. PC Tony says he has done 30 plus years of full-time research into the shape of the Earth and the nature of its gravitational field in an accredited institution. I have.
Still pretty good. Look at that.
You can't calculate anything with it.
Compare to the 8 inches per mile squared estimate. I've got the distances in miles, and all of the drop distances I have written in feet. If you're 1 mile...
All right. And Danny, that's enough. Danny. We could bring him on right now. Bring him on right now, and you could talk to him. Should we get a hold of him? This is Science It Out, right, people? Dan, I'm not playing the audio because it's got copyrighted music in it. So you've got copyrighted music playing in the background, so I'm not putting that out. So, Danny. Oh my gosh. You think it's 2A? No, I don't think so. 2A HD. Nope. I validated who he is. All right. All right. All right, Danny, if you're talking over the, oh my gosh. So Dan is talking over the audio, but he's not as loud as the audio. It's just some mumbling idiot in the background. So, oh my gosh. Can somebody contact Science It Out? Can bring him on. Have him message me. I think he's on Discord. If I'm right that it's a Science It Out. All right, Dan. Are you done? Dan. Oh my gosh, Dan. All right. Dan, just so you know, I took out the earbuds. I can't hear you. I'm not playing the copyrighted music in the background. I'm not playing it. So while you do that, I'll put it on screen because there's nothing wrong with it. And I'll read some stuff from the audience here. So anyway, PhD Tony has done 30 plus years of full-time research into the shape of the Earth and the nature of its gravitational field in an accredited institution. You have not, Danny. Janusz Taka says, please ask the Flurf to calculate the reverse azimuth of this bugger off. Oh my goodness. And you've got two, is that two different coordinates? 36 degrees 54. Oh, he might be done. Oh, not yet. Oh, he's still got the music in the background. Dan, are you really just that there? All right, Dan. Oh my gosh. Dan, we can get him on here and you can actually talk to him and see if he supports what you think he supports. He doesn't, I'll tell you that, Dan. Oh my gosh, he's just scrolling through dearth videos. That's why he's so dumb. Right. Hey, Dan, what degree did you get in hard science, physical science? Nothing? Nothing, Dan? Nothing? Oh my gosh. Oh, he's got mind shock. Oh my gosh. He doesn't have any actual evidence. All he has is videos from his Papa Flurf. He says crap and then realizes that he can't support it. All he can do is quote videos. I don't have him muted. No, I do not have him muted. He is just not talking. I don't know if he can't hear me or something. But because he's not in the Zoom app, I mean, we can see what he's fumbling around doing here. And hopefully he doesn't go to his favorite website there. I don't want to see it. All right. Yeah, he's just doing the genetic fallacy here. No evidence, right? If you don't have evidence, then go for the genetic fallacy. That's what you do. There you go. Yeah. So, all right, you there yet? Are you there yet? No? Yes? No? Yes? All right. All right, what is... oh yeah, I've got a copy of Gleason's patent. He's supposed to be on the patent, but he Eddie Reese, Dan showed up. Seems he probably shouldn't have. Yes, he probably shouldn't have. Oh my gosh. This isn't impressive, Dan. If you think somehow anybody is impressed by this, it's just a genetic fallacy. Right? If something's wrong, show that it's wrong. It's not wrong because of where it came from. That's never, ever a evidence for something being wrong. All right. What do you he's just poking around on websites looking for stuff. No idea what he's doing. All right. Well, I'll keep listening to him so that if he ever gets to actually showing evidence for flat Earth. In the meantime, he's not showing evidence for flat Earth. He's just, I think, looking for something randomly on his phone. So, all right. Luke. Oh, jeez. He's playing another video or song or something. What? Oh my gosh. All right. I need to, it's, what the heck? I don't know what he's doing, but all right. M2M. I don't want to jump that. Hold on. It skipped down. Hold on. There we go. Luke Filewalker says research, not even once. Every flat earther. Yes. So this guy is so dumb that all he can do is play a video. That's all he can do. He can just play videos. So, Danny, when you get to it, when you get to actually showing evidence, let me know. Luke Filewalker says research not even once, every flat earther. Pat in the chat says, I didn't know David Schwimmer was a flat earther. Mr. E-Man did not see Australia on that map. Of course, it's not on the map. Patrick Butler says, is DMOC's 100-mile long plumb bob scaring you? Apparently, and I'm unfamiliar with DMOC's 100-mile long plumb bob demand, but it makes perfect sense. DMOC likes to make random demands. And it's funny, you know, flat earthers, they're like, oh, you must do this experiment. Like, that's not how it works. If you think an experiment should happen, then you do the experiment. Demanding that somebody else does an experiment isn't actually how science is done. You can look at the existing experiments, and if you're unsatisfied with them, go ahead. So, 2D ResQ Explain Stuff says, confused FD Gates with Bill Gates. Yes. Yeah, he just saw the last name. And he just thought the last name was it. What is this evil flurf playing here? It's BBC. It's a BBC show is what he's playing right now. I'll do a little. Oh, he stopped. Oh, he's playing a commercial. I think he forgot that he's actually sharing his screen. he's just gone to. Oh, anyway, all right. Cretan Bill says, I live in Canada. My family is in England. I have friends in Poland, Israel, Japan, Jamaica, etc. The Rockefellers didn't fund our education system, and yet Americans learn the same things we do. In fact, that is the truth. Yeah. Oh, he stopped sharing his screen. Are you ready to present evidence there, Danny? Okay. All right, Danny.
Where the hell do you think they came from, dude?
Are you ready to share
the
evidence?
Shit ever.
I'll read that again.
That was it.
I'll read it again.
Rays,
I live in Canada. My family is in England. I have friends in Poland, Israel, Japan, Jamaica. The Rockefellers didn't fund our education system, and yet Americans learn the same thing. So Japan, did the Rockefellers fund the Japanese education system?
Yes, they did.
Oh, evidence for that then?
Funded by the same people.
You have evidence for that then?
The Jesuits, yes. You can look it up.
No, I'm not looking it up. It's your claim, not my claim. I don't look up your claims. You look up your claims. That's how it works.
I'm saying that.
Yeah, I know you're saying it. I got it. I heard you say it.
You can look shit up, and the shit
got
is
it.
there.
Got it. Making claims without evidence. Once more,
look it up.
That is the burden of proof fallacy. Got it right here. So, all right. All right. Janish Taka says octal 31 and is decimal 25. Hand back your nerd card, please. Yes, it is. I say. All right. Well, anyway, do you want to close out the map thing, or what evidence for flat Earth are you on to now?
Dude, I'm still going with the Copernicus, dude.
Okay. All right. Evidence then. Do you have evidence then?
Evidence is his schooling. He went to school at a Jesuit college.
Okay.
The priest at the Roman Catholic Church at the Vatican was a Jesuit, and every single person that had anything to do with the globe Earth theory is a freaking Freemason, aka Jesuit.
But not Pythagoras.
Illuminati bullshit.
But not Pythagoras.
Pythagoras didn't have shit to do with all that.
Or you said with the globe, and Pythagoras was one of the
I
earliest
said
people.
heliocentric.
No, you said
globe.
globe. Just a second ago, you said globe.
I said heliocentric globe.
Okay, so super. So not globe. So Pythagoras established, amongst other people, that the Earth is a globe. So you don't mind that the Earth is a globe.
what he
You
said-
don't.
hold
You're
on.
a geocentrist.
What he
You
said
think that
was
the
that-
Earth is the center of the
okay,
solar
look,
system,
what
that the
he said-
and that
what
the
he
sun
said
is
was
93
that
million
Earth
miles
was
away and
still the
orbiting
center
the
of
Earth. Is that
solar
your
system.
claim?
He said that
I want
the
to be
Earth was
sure.
still the
I want to
center
be
of the
sure
solar
of your
system.
claim there, buddy. You're claiming, Danny, that the Earth is a sphere and that the sun is 93 million miles away, but that instead of the Earth orbiting the sun orbits the Earth.
No,
That's
I'm
your
not.
claim?
The Earth, no. The sun is not 93 million miles away.
Oh, evidence for that then?
Crepuscular rays.
All right, well, let's see it.
I already showed it to you.
I wasn't showing anything. You were just randomly poking around things on your phone, and I gave you the courtesy of not having people look at your personal information while you were just doing random stuff on your phone. So
I just showed it, dude.
all right, well, let's go over the math for it then. How about that? And pull up a picture. Can you pull up a picture of the crepuscular rays that you're talking about? You get a picture of it?
Hold on.
All right. All right. This is going to be good. I bet it's going to be like everybody else. I don't think you understand geometry even in the slightest. Did you fail? Just guess
right
what
there.
did you
Right
fail?
there. So look at this.
All
Hold
right.
on.
Okay. Oh,
So-
good. That's a
so
good one. Let me
see
share.
how-
Let me share. All right,
Hold on.
everybody sees it now.
Look,
Got it.
See how it's kind of shapes as a pyramid or a triangle?
Got it. Yep. How
Okay,
wide?
when-
how wide at the
when-
base? How
when-
wide at the base
when-
is that?
When the rays form a triangle like that, you can even use a freaking light bulb if you wanted to. When it comes up to the top point, that's where you will find your source of light. It's
Got it.
every single light bulb you got. It's going to show that's a local sun right there.
Got it. Okay.
And
All right. Now
first
let's
of
do
all,
some math.
Hold on.
let's do some math.
Hold on. If the sun was 93 million miles away, those rays would be impossible, number one. Number two, it could not just light up part of the sky, number three, okay? Number four is when you shine a light on a ball, you get a hot spot, not a line going across the surface of the water.
All right. Well, let's test your
Boom,
claims.
done.
Let's test your claims.
Done.
I have a pyramid.
done.
I drew the triangle here. So how wide is that the base from the left side where the rays are going to the right side? How wide is that? How many miles?
That doesn't even matter.
Of course it does. How many miles is that?
No, it doesn't.
How many miles? It
That-
completely matters. How many miles is that? I got
It doesn't matter.
I'll put it in right here. I'll just write it down right here. How many miles wide is that?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? You can't handle the
Nope.
geometry? Are you scared of the geometry, Danny? Does the
It
geometry
doesn't
scare
even matter.
Does it
Because
frighten you?
all we're talking about is the top part where it converges together. That's
Got it. Well, let's do this. Let's do this. How high
It
is
doesn't
the
matter.
Danny
It
boy?
doesn't matter.
How high
wide
is
it
the highest cloud that looks like that? How high is that? Sorry. How high is the highest cloud that looks like that? Do you know how many miles high?
How high is the highest
Yeah.
cloud?
So you're
that looks
saying
like what?
you're claiming that the sun is inside the cloud, literally inside the clouds, right? That's what you're claiming right here. This is your
Sure, it
claim.
could happen. Sure, it could happen.
So how high are the highest clouds?
I don't know.
I know.
It don't matter.
6 miles. 6 miles.
No, you don't know. How do you know that?
I looked it up. I did my own research. There you go. 6 miles, the highest
Look,
clouds. Now
Let's
we've.
see, stay tuned.
Now what?
No.
Now we take
No,
this
because
link.
You could literally put whatever you want right there. So where's your source? Where's your source?
I'll gladly look it up right now. I will do what you don't like to do.
I know what I like to do. I know.
What? No,
dude,
we don't. No. This is a
Copernicus-
family-friendly show. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it.
Copernicus going to a Jesuit school and then everybody else being a damn Jesuit. And if you know what the Jesuit oath is, then you know that they are deceivers, and they say it themselves.
Again, that's the genetic fallacy. That's just the genetic fallacy.
Dude, that's validating your sources are accurate, dude.
What you do is you look at the evidence. You look at the evidence. If you refuse to look at evidence and just look at where it came from, that's called the genetic fallacy. If something's wrong, you look at the evidence and you compare that evidence to reality. It has nothing to do with where it came from.
You verify that your sources are accurate, dude. You have to verify that your sources are accurate. If your sources are not credible, then the whole story is bullshit.
Yeah, but what? But I mean, you cited Dearth, so you're in trouble there. Really screwed up there.
That dude actually has good information.
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
No, yeah, right. Are you kidding me?
No,
why don't you have him on?
He's scared of me. I keep inviting him, but he's definitely scared.
I doubt that. I doubt. What about Wits It Gets It?
I've debated him probably 6 or 7 times.
And you probably lost 6 or 7 times.
Oh dear, you should go watch them.
I will watch them after this.
All right, here we go. Here is cumulonimbus clouds. Those are the big ones there that you were looking at there. Cumulonimbus clouds.
How do you know? What other clouds? What are the highest clouds?
The highest clouds don't look like the picture that you did there. They're noctilescent.
No, what are the highest clouds?
I just said it. Noctilescent. That's not what they look like, though. So the ones that you had... I answered the question already, dingbat.
What are the highest clouds?
Oh, my gosh. How many times should I answer it?
What are they? What are the highest clouds?
I've answered it 3 times already for you, buddy.
No, you haven't. What are the highest clouds?
Everybody in the chat, type in the answer that I gave him when he asked me what the highest clouds are.
You can't say it again. It takes
there
2
it is.
seconds. It takes less time to even chat.
I've said it 3 times, and you didn't get it any of the 3 times that I said it. There it is. Oh my goodness, there it is. Going over and over and over. All right, now you're gonna have to stop talking. Stop talking, and I'll say it.
You just said.
Stop talking, and I'll say it, Danny.
Freaking sentence instead of repeating the damn name of the clouds.
Are you ready? This is the last time I'll say it. You cannot talk while I say it. Noctilescent. Got it?
Say it again.
No.
Noctilescent?
There you go. Good boy. That's a good boy. You look up what they look like. They don't look like that picture that you sent there.
You realize that I'm like twice your fucking size and I'd rip your head off.
I don't care. You're too stupid. You're too stupid.
Right.
I would say squirrel. You'd look the other direction and then trip on your shoelaces.
Shit out of you. You have no, dude. It's
yes, of course, yes. Go violent when you have no evidence.
Your safe space behind your little keyboard warrior over there. Yeah, hiding away in freaking Canada. My goodness, you're a bunch of pansies, dude.
All right.
Bunch of pansies. And
you're running your
mouth because behind your little safe space keyboard.
All right, big boy.
My little keyboard warrior over here. Is that that's what your mom calls you?
All right.
My little keyboard warrior.
Come on, Chuckles.
My little keyboard warrior.
Chuckles, let's get back to your claim. To your claim, Chuckles. Cumulonimbus clouds is the highest clouds that look anything at all like the picture that you put up there. Right? How high are cumulonimbus clouds? How high are they? 52,000 feet is the highest. How many miles is 52,000 feet?
You're the one making the claim. Go for it.
Well, I'm converting it right now. So let's go here. We'll go feet to miles. Now, even though this is science, we're going to go in miles because I don't think you get it. So, all right, 8.9 or sorry, 9.8. I'll update that to 10 miles.
Don't blame your stupidity on me. That's another thing that you people do.
All right, here we go.
You sit there and you're like, oh yeah, it must be this
here
because you don't get it.
All right,
that's another thing.
We're going 10 miles. 10 miles. Now you know what we've got here. We've got so far 2 pieces of information of this triangle and 2 pieces of information on this triangle. We've got the height, 10 miles, and we've got this angle.
Assumption.
Well, what's wrong with it?
That's your assumption.
Point out the error if you don't agree with it.
Well, you got to prove that they're that high.
You asked right there. There's a citation there. All right. Now, do you think that do you actually think that demanding that I prove how high cumulonimbus clouds are is actually a good line of reasoning for you? Do you think that anybody watching along would say, "Oh, he's got a point. He didn't prove the height of cumulonimbus clouds"? Do you think that's an actual wise line of reasoning for you?
Let's hear your bullshit. Go ahead.
They are 52,000 feet high. I will not be justifying your dumb question that I need to somehow prove that height. If you think they're wrong, then go ahead and show where they're wrong. But I'm going with that, right? And it won't look good for you if you're like, nuh-uh. So anyway.
I'm not going to say nuh-uh. I don't give a shit.
Got it. Okay, so we've got 10 miles right there. And we've got this, the 90-degree angle there. Now, we only need one more piece of information to solve this triangle. It could be this length here, which you did not know. It could be this angle, which was on screen. Right? Which was on screen. That angle was on screen. Right? We could put a what's that thing called that you measure angles with? Do you know what's it's called there, Danny? What's the instrument that you use to measure angles? No, nothing? An angleometer. Go ahead. Yeah, we'll call it an angleometer. Do you want to bring up that picture again so we could look at it, or do you want to take a stab at the angle? Nothing? Well, we can only guess because you're scared to bring it back up, but that's fine. I would say 45 degrees is fair, but let's go a little bit. Oh, he's bringing it up. Look at that. He's bringing it up. All right, people. What angle do you think? I think 45 is a little generous on the left side, but on the right side, it could be more than 45. So what should I use here, Danny? What do you think? 60 degrees? Should I do 60 degrees for the right side of that one there? Let's try that. All right. It won't matter much. We can try a couple others. 60 degrees. So there's what we're going to do. We're going to do 60 degrees on that. All right. Now we have 3 pieces of information for this triangle. What do we use now to figure out the rest of the triangle there, Danny? Do you have a cat? Does it have your tongue? Anything? Now, for reference, Dan, this is a topic covered first in about 8th grade in the United States. And then it is, but it's not typically done in 8th grade with, hold on there. Here we go. It's not typically done with the full trigonometric application, but it's okay. You can use an online triangle calculator. So what are we doing? We're doing 60 here. In fact, that's what I'm doing. I am using an online triangle calculator. Here we go. To get the correct number. So right here, looking at it right now, the base. What we want is the base. That would be side C there. We've got 17.3 miles. All right. So Dan, here's what we have. This is that the crepuscular rays that you said. We've got 10 mile high is the highest that those clouds could be. We've got 17 miles for this side. You know what that means? That this side could be, it was less than 17. But let's say it's 17.3, right? What's 17.3 plus 17.3, Danny? What's that? Nothing? Yeah, no, it's not that hard. 34.6 is the answer. Anyway, here it is, Danny. According to your evidence, the entire lit portion of the Earth at that moment was a circle of no more than 34.6 miles in diameter. The entirety of the Earth that was lit by the sun was 34.6 miles in diameter. And the sun was only 10 miles up at the most, inside the clouds, and of course was moving at 1,000 miles an hour or more. So that photographer probably was about to get hit by some sonic waves, some sonic booms, pretty loud ones, with the sun being only 10 miles high. And
that's actually
cruising
you can't prove
along
that.
Can't prove what?
Sonic booms or sonic waves. You're making all these assumptions.
I didn't make up sonic booms. Have you never been to an air show?
The sun makes a sonic boom?
It will, if it would have to, if it's inside the atmosphere at 10 miles up, moving up more than 1,000 miles an hour.
Now you're making assumptions.
No, there's no assumptions there. This is an absolute necessity based on your claim.
It would have to make a sonic boom.
Yes, it would. Yeah, because it's going faster than the speed of sound.
It's not moving faster than the speed of sound. That's in your
Well,
globe Earth bullshit.
Well, how fast is the sun moving over the flat Earth disc pizza then? It has to go around once a day around your pizza. So at the equator, well, I mean, you don't know the actual dimensions of your dirt pizza. So, I mean, but we can do a little bit of math because we know there's 60 nautical miles per degree. Right? So we can do a little bit of math. I've done the math. Now I won't belabor you right now. Obviously the math is way over your head, but the sun must be going about 1,000 miles an hour at some point. And if for some reason it has to slow down when it's towards towards June, and it has to speed up towards December. What causes that? Who the hell knows?
Miles an hour.
Well, how fast would it go? Correct me.
I don't know. Does it look like it moves 1,000 miles an hour? No.
Of course not. That contradicts your claim too. But here's the problem.
No, it doesn't.
When you say crepuscular rays, the conclusion of your claim is that the sun is only 10 miles high, and since it's only 10 miles high, then as it passes by, it's passing by at whatever speed the sun's GP must be passing at 10 miles high over your dirt pizza. If you do a little bit of math, which I know is way beyond you, but if you do a little bit of math, you can determine the radius.
Trying to make some condescending bullshit.
Absolutely, yeah. I am 100% condescending to you. Absolutely 100% condescending. You got it. You nailed it, Danny. I am mocking you for how stupid you are. Don't be confused, Danny. That is what I'm doing to you.
Fucking
so
idiot.
Here is your claim about crepuscular rays, Danny. The sun is only 10 miles high. That's your claim. You're claiming the sun is no more. No, not an assumption. What assumption did I make here? What assumption did I make that's wrong? What's wrong?
Look.
Correct me. Correct me.
The height of it.
Correct me, Danny. What did I do wrong? Fix it.
You're making assumptions.
Which assumption did I make, Dan?
The height of it.
What is the height of the sun then, Dan? How high is the sun over your flat Earth disc pizza? Tell me where I got this wrong, Danny. Silence. This is your chance to fix my error. And you can't. All you have is silence.
Dude, all you have to do is look at the damn picture and you can tell that the sun is right at the top where the crepuscular rays are.
This is what you claim, dummy. You're claiming that the sun is literally inside the clouds.
There's no way that it could possibly do that when it's 93 million miles away.
So you claim, but this is impossible, Dan. This is impossible, Dan.
That's a fact. Where do you live in Canada anyway?
I live in Manitowoc.
Manitowoc, sure you do.
All right, let me show you this. This will be great. Do you have can you do a drawing for me?
Where are your claims to prove the globe Earth?
All right. No, I want to do one more thing on crepuscular rays for you. All right, Danny, I want you to get a blank piece of paper and I want you to take a picture of it and show it to me, all right? Or maybe I'll do this and you can tell me how to do it. I could be your hand, Danny. Let's do this.
Go get a light bulb.
All right.
Go
Hold
get a
on.
light
Hold on.
bulb. You got a lamp? You got a lamp
Here
on your
is-
desk?
Here it is.
You
No.
got a lamp on your desk?
All right.
You got a lamp on your
Here
desk?
we go, Danny.
You
Here's
got a
an
lamp on your
observer.
desk? You got a lamp on your desk?
I already said no. All right, here you go. Here's the
Okay,
sun.
so where's your light coming from?
Here's the sun.
Where's your light coming from?
I
Where's your light coming from?
have 2 ring lights. 2 ring lights. All right, Danny.
Okay, so
here you go.
So
Hold on, Dan. We're gonna do this.
take your
We're gonna
ring
do
light.
this little.
take
I'm
your ring
not
light,
doing your experiment for you. I'm not doing
shine
it.
it down.
All right,
well,
Danny.
Show your little friends, dude.
Dan,
Show your little friends.
Here's
Come on
the
now.
dirt. Here's the dirt pizza, Danny. All right, this is your dirt pizza. Now here's the sun, and here's the crepuscular rays coming out from it. I'm going to use a ruler so they're nice and straight. All right.
They're not straight though.
I'm using. This is for flat Earth, right? This is your claim, right? So this is what you're saying is happening. This is a top-down view, right? Do you agree with this? This is what your picture is suggesting. Top-down view. Got it?
Not quite, but close enough.
What's wrong with it?
It's it'll work. Go for
I
it.
want to make sure it's correct. Okay. You're good with that? Okay. So now if I'm looking this direction toward the sun, then they're splaying out like that, right?
And they're shining down towards the surface.
Yeah. Okay. So now let me finish drawing those rays here. Right. So this is what they look like as the rays go past you, right?
As the rays go past me, the rays don't go past me if they're shining down to the surface.
Yeah, but some of them will go over your head, won't they?
No, because they're not shining towards me. They're shining down towards the surface.
Yeah, but do all the rays go to your eyes, or do some of them go past you?
They're shining down towards the surface. Do you know the difference between down and like east or west?
Yep. Got it, Danny. So now I just want to be clear. Do you think then that all of the rays go to your eyes and nobody else gets to see them?
They're shining down towards the surface.
Got it. Yeah, I got it. Now, so some of them, do all of them hit you, or do some of them go past you, maybe over your head?
They're not even coming towards me, dude.
Of course they're not. They're going over your head. They're going to hit the ground behind you somewhere. They're going to hit the ground behind you somewhere, right? So you've got...
You're assuming that they're shining in a different direction, dude. That's not even the right crepuscular rays.
Oh, well then fix it for me. What did I get wrong?
Shining down towards the surface.
Got it. Yep.
If you're under a shower head, right? Okay. If you're looking at the shower head and it's shining and it's spraying the water down to the ground, it's not spraying at you in a direction. It's spraying down. So you can see water
is it possible? Down. Is it possible that some of the water droplets don't hit you? Is it possible?
None of them would hit me.
If you're in a shower, you don't get hit by water? What kind of showers do you take?
It's spraying
Danny,
down,
I think you've been taking showers wrong all these years.
I didn't say that I was
people regularly
shower,
do people regularly say that you have a BO problem?
I didn't say that I was taking a shower, you moron.
All right,
I said if you're looking at a shower head, that does not require me to be taking a shower, you fucking dumb shit.
Well, you should someday. That's just maybe not today, but look into doing it, actually taking a shower. Okay, so is it possible that some of the rays don't hit you and that they continue beyond you, over your head, and maybe hit the ground behind you?
Okay, are you playing some kind of fucking bullshit game?
Everything I do with you is a game. Everything I do with you is a game. Just be clear, Danny. Everything I'm toying with you like a cat toys with a mouse just before it dies.
You're not toying with anything. You're just bullshitting. It's not even like you can laugh all you want because you're wrong. You know it, and you got caught. You got caught. You
I'm reading.
You don't have
I'm reading the chat.
Any
all right.
rebuttal for this.
Oh my gosh! All right, so let's do this then. I'm gonna have to. So let's do this on this picture. Let's instead of having it like this, let's have it be like this. Do you see what I've done there? The sun is actually higher than the guy there, right? So that the rays of the sun, that like this is a ray, goes from the sun past.
No, because that's going the wrong direction.
Should it go this way? This way? Is that
No,
is that the
because
right
you got
direction?
it going toward. Do you? Okay, look. Are you fucking retarded? You're retarded. Goodness, what kind of fucking dumb shit? No wonder you're Canadian. Never mind.
Rachy, I know. Rachy, I know. I'm just toying with him.
Dude, I don't really give a shit because you're a fucking moron. It's not like I even give a shit.
All right. Come on. So.
See that shot down,
right.
right?
All right, there we go.
It's not going towards anybody.
Hold on.
Now, see that? That's what you're trying to project right now.
No,
You
it's
see
not.
the fucking difference?
No, it's not.
Idiot?
No.
See how that goes down? Yeah, that's going down. See that? That's going across. That's going across freaking shit. See that? That's going across. That's the dumb shit that you're trying to pull right now. And like I said, it's going down. You see how it goes down?
Oh my gosh.
Now, that's not it. If I'm standing there taking that picture, it's not going to come towards me or go over my head. You
No,
fucking
it
shit
can't.
for brains.
It can't go over your head, huh? It's impossible for sun rays to go over your head.
Not when they're going in that direction.
Oh my gosh, he has no clue. He has no clue.
Dude, yeah, look at you. You have nothing, dude.
gosh.
You just got
Oh.
busted
All
up.
right, Danny. All right,
Busted up.
I'm
smacked
I'm
around
trying.
like a little girl.
I'm trying.
Like a little girl.
All right, Danny. I'm trying to get this right here.
Nothing.
When the rays go past you, because some of the rays are going to go past you,
Those
right?
dude,
because the
I'm
people
taking-
the people
look,
that
if
are
I'm taking-
2 miles
look,
behind you, the people behind you, they still see the sun rays.
Hey, fuckhead. Hey, if I'm taking that picture right there, they don't go over my head. Now,
Like-
do they? You freaking dumb. Like, how you
Wow!
you know that you're
Imagine
that dumb?
imagine
You
how
know that you
tiny
got caught?
the lit
You
portion
know
of
that
the
you're
Earth
dumb?
is
You know
there.
that you got caught and
Hey, Danny, how large is
and
the
you
lit
got
portion
nothing,
of the
buddy.
Earth?
You got nothing.
In that picture, how
You got
large is the
nothing.
lit portion of the Earth?
You got nothing.
Danny, I'm
You got
asking you a
nothing.
question. Can't you answer it?
Nothing.
How big is the lit portion of that
Shit's
Earth
weak.
in that picture?
Shit's weak. Shit's weak.
Danny,
Shit's
that doesn't
weak.
help you. You don't understand
Your
that,
shit's
does
weak.
it?
Your
Do you
shit
know
is
what a
weak.
shadow is?
Weak. 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 Weak.
All right, well, here you go. I'll is this the right one?
And then
Hold on. No. I
Then
got
you
something to
gotta
show you.
that you
I got-
don't verify your damn sources are credible.
All right,
What
here we go.
kind of a fucking bullshit is
Here we go, right
oh
there.
my goodness.
All right, look at this. So flat earthers think that crepuscular rays prove that the sun is local. Oh, let me show this. Share
Let me
this so you
guess,
can
let me
see
guess.
it.
It's your website, right? It's your website.
Nope.
Oh.
There we go. All right, flat earthers claim that crepuscular rays prove the sun is local. Right there, right? See that?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, so there it is. There's the diagram. There's the diagram. So you think that the rays they converge.
I called it, dude.
All right, there we go. Let's watch. Here, watch this. Watch this.
You're
They
using
must-
your own shit again.
You look the other direction, they must diverge.
Oh my goodness, this guy's fucking cracking me up.
I did this myself.
Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking classic, dude. I called it. Using his own freaking website, and then he used his own fucking videos.
There you go. All right. So by your claim, those train tracks must converge. They must
Nope,
come to a point.
because that's completely different.
Oh, how's it different? They converge. They're crepuscular train tracks.
Those are not. They don't form a triangle, buddy.
No, but according to you, they do. According to
No,
you,
they
those
don't.
train tracks must converge because they appear to converge. Therefore, they
Nope.
do converge. That's how it works
Nope.
according to you.
Nope. That's because of your vision. That's perspective.
Oh, it's perspective when it's train tracks, but it's not perspective when it's rays of the sun. Oh,
Right?
inconsistency.
Train
Inconsistency. All right, let's.
Permanent. Oh, what do you got on Dave right
Here
there?
we go.
Let's see what you got on Dave.
Oh yeah, all right. You bet. I'll do this one on
let's
Dave.
see what you got on Dave.
I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer, and I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer. Then I'm lying. Dave's a scammer.
Oh,
He's just selling
you
his
did
app.
some AI
Dave's a scammer. He's trying to steal $3 from you for his app. Dave Weiss is a scammer. Dave
my
Weiss is a
goodness.
scammer. I'm a scammer. Dave
Oh,
Weiss
my
is a
goodness,
scammer.
you
He's
did
just
some
trying to sell
AI
his app.
shit.
Dave's a
That's
scammer.
fucking
Dave
classic.
Weiss the
Let me
scammer.
get
I'm a
out of that.
scammer. My app doesn't work. I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer. I'm just
Oh,
trying to
shit.
sell apps. I know the earth isn't flat. Dave's a moron. Dave's an app scammer.
Yep.
Dave just wants your money. Dave's a
That's
scammer. I'm a scammer.
classic.
Dave's a scammer. He's selling a useless app. I'm a scammer. Dave's a scammer. He's just selling apps. He doesn't believe the earth is flat. I'm the scammer trying to sell an app. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm giving you all this bullshit.
There you go. All right, let's go to this one here.
Where's the one of you saying, I'm a scammer, 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 I'm a scammer. That should
Yeah,
be
we
your
know, Dan.
face on there, buddy.
We know, Dan.
That should be your face on there.
Oh, look at that. Oh, they're parallel. How did that happen?
They're parallel. Those aren't even parallel, dude.
Oh, they're not. How do you know?
Those are coming in at an angle.
Oh my goodness. All right, here's the third one.
You want
There you
to
go.
do the moon landing too?
All right. They claim this proves that the sun is actually local. Oh, but wait, it's in the trees. Oh no, the sun's inside the trees.
I didn't say the sun's inside.
And inside the tree there.
Those are the wrong crepuscular rays, buddy. Look at you.
Sitting
Look
on
at
her
you.
shoulder.
You can't even use the right shit. You can't even use the right shit. And it's on your
Wait a
freaking
second.
videos, dude.
Wait a second,
Your
Dan.
videos,
The
your
sun is
website,
inside the dirt. Oh, no.
That's why you
It's
vet your
inside the
sources,
dirt.
because you're not a credible fucking source, dude. That's classic. This guy is a
Wait,
freaking
how
clown.
did that happen,
Holy
Dan?
crap.
How did that
You're
happen,
hilarious,
Dan?
buddy. You're hilarious. Hey, let me bring up a source. Oh, but it's my freaking source that I made, and you can put on whatever you want.
Oh, but Danny, here, look at that.
That's
what
hilarious.
clouds are
That's
actually.
hilarious.
Sun rays are actually parallel. That's actually perspective. The one time it actually is perspective, you think it's not
That's
perspective.
hilarious. That's
All right.
hilarious. That's why
I'm a
you vet
scammer.
your sources,
I'm a scammer,
buddy.
and I'm a scammer. I'm a
I know,
scammer,
dude.
I'm
I gotta
lying.
freaking
Dave's a
put your
scammer.
face
He's just
on that
selling his
thing.
app. Dave's a scammer.
That's
He's trying to
hilarious.
steal $3 from you for his app. Dave Weiss is a scammer.
I'm a
Dave Weiss is
scammer. I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer.
Dave Weiss
I'm a
is
scammer.
He's
I'm a
just trying to sell
scammer.
his app.
You want to know what
Dave's
his
a
app does?
scammer. Dave Weiss
His
the
app
scammer. I'm a
takes
scammer. My
his
app
app
doesn't
takes
work.
the
I'm a
YouTube
scammer.
videos
I'm a
that
scammer. I'm
YouTube
just
freaking
trying to sell
hides
apps.
and put them in a
I
place
know the earth
that you
isn't
can
flat.
get to them.
Dave's a
Because
moron.
YouTube hides
Dave's
all
an
that
app
shit.
scammer. Dave just wants your money. Dave's a scammer. I'm a scammer. Dave's a scammer. He's selling
Yeah,
a
he wants
useless
your money.
app.
He
I'm a
wants- he
scammer.
wants
Dave's a
to read-
scammer. He's just
Hey,
selling apps. He doesn't
you know
believe
what?
the earth
You
is flat.
should
I'm
look
the
up all
scammer
the
trying to
flat
sell an
earthers,
app.
dude.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Look up
So
all
I'm,
the flat
I'm giving
earthers.
you all
Dude,
this
they're
bullshit.
all
I'm a
over the place.
scammer.
That's
I'm a
classic.
scammer. And I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer.
I'm a scammer.
lying.
I'm a
Dave's a scammer.
scammer.
He's
I'm a
just selling his
scammer.
app.
Look
Dave's
at
a
you.
scammer.
All
He's
you
trying
can
to
do is
steal
laugh it
$3 from
off.
you for his app.
Laugh
Dave
it
Weiss
off.
is a scammer.
That's
Dave Weiss is
hilarious,
a
dude.
scammer. I'm a
That's
scammer.
hilarious.
Dave Weiss
You
is a
see this,
scammer.
you
He's
little
just trying to
globe
sell his
cards?
app. Dave's a
This is
scammer.
what it
Dave
looks
Weiss
like
the scammer.
when
I'm a
you
scammer.
have
My app doesn't
nothing
work.
to
I'm a
say. You
scammer.
can't
I'm a
refute it.
scammer.
So
I'm
you
just
just
trying to
laugh,
sell
Oh my
apps.
God.
or
All right.
you make up
I know
shit,
the earth isn't
or
flat.
you use
All
your
right.
own sources.
So here we go.
you use your own
Here's not my
sources
own source.
that you put together. That's all a bunch of shit.
Here's not my own source. Here is parallel rays in perspective. There you go. It's done in a 3D app.
Not shining down now, are they?
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Look at that.
Oh, so you gotta change up the damn way that the rays are shining.
Here's the thing. This looks
That's not shining
just
down.
like
Not
your
shining
picture.
down, is it?
That looks
No,
just
it
like your
isn't.
picture. There
No,
it
it
is.
doesn't. Are you kidding me?
The denial is hard. I know it's hard. All right. So now, do you have? I mean, to risk making a fool of yourself. Do you have any
Your own
measurements?
website.
Do you have any
Your
measurements of
own
flatness?
website. Your own website.
Do you have any measurements of flatness?
Put you sharing your screen still? No.
Nope. Do you have any measurements of flatness?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Here's one.
A measurement of flatness.
So, hold on.
I bet it's not going to be a measurement. Guess what a flat earther did? if you guessed that they found something that totally confirms the Earth is a globe, you guessed right. I changed my Conspiracy Tunes welcome video to that one today. So, all right, what are you looking for here? Oh my gosh!
Hold on.
It's gonna be a zoom in on a little tiny ship, isn't it?
Nope.
Daz of the cameraman. Oh my goodness! All right, let's see here. Is this it? That's not. Nope, that's not the one I want.
What the hell it is?
Best zoom in. Do you know that I have a P1000 in the room right now with me?
I don't care.
All right.
Where the hell is the damn video?
I don't know. Where is it?
Hold on.
What are you looking for?
It's somebody who's not a flat earther or well, I don't know. He probably is a glober. But the guy's just showing his capability of his camera.
Uh-huh.
And he shows and he zooms in on something that's like, I think it's like 57 miles away. And it's just somebody showing the capabilities of their camera. Here it is.
All right, hold on. Let me share your screen there. People are gonna get a chuckle. All right, is it ready? All right, it's the P1000, people. The flat earther camera of choice. Yeah, it's hilarious. He still hasn't gotten back to the map thing. His topic changing skills are quite honed.
There you go.
All right, 135 meters. All right. All right, these two islands for reference. Got it. All right. All right. What's he going to find here? All right. Elevation 627 meters. And can you pause that there? 627 meters. And what was the distance? 93 kilometers. 93 kilometers. All right. So observer height, target size, distance. All right. All right. Looking good. So
he's not a flat earther, or well, he probably is a glober, so he's not a flat earther though.
Got it.
It's just somebody showing the capabilities of their camera. It's not to prove anything.
Got it. So we see that target there. The what was it? Not 627? Yeah, 627 meters. Super. All right. So what's the point here? What's the point?
Point is, there's no curvature. They shouldn't be able to see that.
Oh well, let's see let's see the math. Let's see the math. Hello.
And 627 is the height of the tip of the mountain, though.
Yeah, got it. I'm waiting for you to show the math. Are you ready for it? I mean, is there more in this video? But we've seen that definitely he can see that the top part of the mountain there. So where's the math? Let's see the math. You ready? All right. You going to do the math?
Looks pretty flat, huh? Looks pretty flat.
Are you going to do the math? All right. Got it. Looks good. Let's see the math. Are you going to show us the math?
Go ahead, do the math. You shouldn't even be able to see anything.
All right, there was your claim. I'll write down your claim. You shouldn't even be able to see anything. I'll quote you on
anything that distance on a ball Earth.
Yeah,
you would not be able to see that.
You should not, quote, you
should not be able to see
should
the tip of that mountain.
Not be able to see the tip of that mountain. All right. The tip of that mountain. Got it. I got your quote right here. All right. Show the math. Your claim. Remember, burden of proof. You're the one that made the claim. I'd like to see you apply the math for the globe. Of course, you once again, just for reference, you did not talk about flat Earth. You only talked about the globe. I get it. You love the globe. You can't talk about anything but the globe. All right. Anyway, let's see it. The observer, Brenda, the observer was 135 meters. I got it. I stored it all. I got it all ready there. Distance 93 kilometers. And all right, are you showing me the math, or are you just showing a video? Show me the math. Hello, Danny, are you there? Can you hear me? Dan, you're not muted. And whatever you say, people will hear. So go ahead, show the math. Walk us through the math.
Watch the video.
I'm not watching the video, Danny. We already watched the video. This is your chance to show the math for the observation you just showed.
Here's the math.
Dan, show the math. 135 meter observer height, 93 meter distance, height of the distant mountain, 627 meters. All right, we're ready for you to show the math. Is the math beyond your comprehension, Dan? Can you not do the math? Hello?
Hold on.
Hello? I'm waiting. We've got the entire audience of 504 people waiting for you to show the math. He's I don't know what he's doing. Is he just looking? Are you like writing on paper to do the math? Are you looking up an Earth curve calculator? I mean, what are you doing to show the math?
The mountains of Canigao and...
All right, Dan, stop for a second. Dan, stop for a second. Dan, stop your video. Oh my gosh. All right. He's switched to a different topic. He's playing a video. I think he's just brushing up on the math. So I'll read a little more super chats while I don't think he can hear me. I think he's, anyway. 2D Rescue explains stuff, says, he confused FD Gates, who's a Baptist minister, with Bill Gates. FD advised Rockefeller on philanthropy work and died in 1929, a few years before Bill Gates was born. Lori Tiaho, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, said, "Where'd you get the cheese, Danny?" I already read that one. We got "There's one gender and it's mine and you can't have it," says for $2, says, "I see it's sea lion mating season already." It is. This guy can't do anything but talk about the globe. I don't know what he's looking for here. He's playing a video. I think he's just listening to the video because he can't do the math, and he's hoping the video does the math for it wrong. Basic Info is a member at Newton. Thank you, Basic Info. M2M says, it scrolled off the screen there. M2M says, oh, it jumped. There it is. M2M says, what do you think of Jin CBR lying about him serving in the British Army? That was a good one. So if you don't know, Jin CBR1 has been on here twice, I think. He claimed to have been in the British Army in England, Royal Engineers, I believe. And on Discord, while M2M was there and M2M recorded it, they were asking him, well, what was your rank when you were a Royal Engineer? And when he was a Royal Engineer, Royal Engineers apparently have a very specific name, sapper. And Jin said he was never a sapper. And apparently Royal Engineers, I don't know anything firsthand on this, are all sappers when they start. And as you move up in rank, you move to other ranks, but you begin as a sapper. And Jin said he never was a sapper, which means he never was in the Royal Engineers. So yeah, that is a, it's very common for flat earthers to do this type of thing, right? The stolen valor. They do it on credentials as well. There's a guy just today on Twitter who doesn't understand geometry in the least, claiming that he has a master's degree in electrical engineering. Clearly, he doesn't have a master's degree in electrical engineering. So, all right. Okay, Dan, are you done? Dan, are you done with that video? I want to get back to the one that you showed. I want to see the math for that. Are you there? Can you hear me? All right, hold on. All right, Dan. Oh, good. Okay, I think Dan can hear me again. Oh my gosh, Dan, he's watching another video. He's like a child here. He just can't stop. Like, Dan, stop for a second. Dan, stop for a second. All right, Dan, can you hear me? Dan, can you hear me? Oh my gosh. Oh, this absolute moron. He's so dumb. This guy, it's like he doesn't have 2 brain cells. Dan, you need to stop for a second and you show one thing and then we talk about that thing. And what you've done is you showed one thing and now you're going on to another thing. Let's look at that first video you did there. And I think he's just doing research. All right. He's doing high IQ research. Require a Requiem for a Dream. Yes, I can, but I want Dan to go through it because it was his claim. So I don't think he can hear me. Okay. Well, I'll keep reading a few more in the meantime. Basic Info gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very, very much for that, Basic Info. Eddie Reese, so I'll put up what he's doing here. Eddie Reese says, Dan showed up, seems he probably shouldn't have. Mike Bertelson says, as always, Dan just regurgitates other people's work. There is not an original thought in his head. Very true. String News 1 says, I just got here. Is this a trick or a treat? It's a turd, is what it is. It's a turd. MK Ultra says he's not a flurf, he's a very naughty boy. Somebody likes Life of Brian. Janusz Taka says the flurf came unprepared just like all the others, but it's particularly embarrassing that he's Googling live for a shred of evidence. Yes, he's watching videos to brush up on the topic live. We're watching it. This is him like, I don't understand. Let me brush up first. Anyway. And of course the video is just some people rambling. So Chai says, happy All Hallows Eve. Don't eat too much candy or you'll have nightmares. So, okay. Oh, Dan, can you hear me now? Oh, Dan. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Dan, stop for a second. Dan, stop for a second. Dan. Hey, Dan. Oh my gosh. he's just a child. It's just a child. All right. Burnham says, oh, he gives another coordinates here. All right. Let's look. Let's look here. I suppose it's safe to all right, there's maps. All right, there we go. What is this? This isn't is that Saco River? Is that what that is? Oh no, it's Frankenstein Cliff. Oh, that's fun. All right, hey Dan, are you there? Dan? Hello, Dan. Oh my gosh, he's just sitting there. Like, I don't know if he knows that he's sharing his screen. Like he's just sitting here watching videos. He's just doing random. He's just watching random stuff. Dan, are you ready? Are you there? Hey, hello, Dan. Oh my gosh. Did he forget that he's sharing his screen to me? And he's just like, I don't know. Maybe he's in the bathroom. Maybe he's gonna take a shower. Maybe he's gonna watch Teletubbies or something. I don't know. Daryl Frost says you can be a royal engineer and not be a sapper, and you can be a sapper and not be a royal engineer. So he may be right. Just saying. Okay, I don't know. That was what the people that knew at least had some firsthand knowledge of it. But when they asked Jin where he went to basic training, he said London. You know, that place in London. That's where he went to basic training. I have no idea. Is the basic training for Royal Engineers in London? I don't know. But people who knew were like, that's not right. Anyway, okay, Dan, can you hear me, Dan? Can you hear that I'm do you know that you're still talking to me, that we're connected? Okay, well, yeah, all right. Anyway, thank you for the Frankenstein Cliff. That's awesome. All right. The Sun Express says, I've seen crepuscular rays underwater while scuba diving multiple times, morning, noon, afternoon. Dastardly sun, never where you expect it to be. Yeah, no, you really have to be dumb to think that crepuscular rays means something, because it requires that the sun be inside the clouds or inside the trees or on that lady's shoulder. Right, that's what crepuscular rays, the conclusion that they're saying when they're saying they're inside the clouds. But then you look at these other things, and for some reason, they think it doesn't apply to them. They cherry pick when it applies. Not a smart position, and of course we know. And Dan is one of the leading not smart people on the globe. So, MK Ultra says when he claims Japanese education is by the Rockefellers, he tells Toon to look it up. When Toon talks about cloud height, he demands a source. Hypocrisy. Much, Danny? Yes. Thoroughly bathed in hypocrisy. Maybe he feels that since he showers in hypocrisy, he doesn't need to shower in that water stuff, that icky water. Janusz Taka says, ask the Flurf to point on this, the x squared plus y squared equals plus z squared equals r squared, where the math hurt him. He's just for reference, he's still here. But he's not talking. He's still connected. I think what I'll do, I'll move this so that you can see. I want you to see. Oh, he just made a noise. There it is. All right, I'll put it down here so you can see that he's here. Right? You see that down in the corner there on the lower left. That's my zoom window. That's my zoom window. So he's here. He has his microphone on so he can talk. It's currently, I'm not feeding it through at the moment, but if he says something, then I'll do it. But anyway, Dan, when you're ready he's sharing a screen now. Dan, when you're ready, we can talk about your video by the guy that's, he's back to doing research. He's just watching random videos again. Okay. But no audio's coming through, thankfully, I guess. So, anyway, let me know, Dan, when you're ready to pick up the conversation where we left off before you started watching random videos. Anyway, so hypocrisy for sure. Pat in the chat says he's a big dumb animal, folks. He is a big dumb animal. Lord Illuminous Pooh says, yes, violence proves the shape of the earth. Yes. And to be clear, I was calling Dan incredibly dumb, and I will back that. Absolutely, Dan, you are incredibly dumb. You've made a fool of yourself here, but every flurf does every week, pretty much. So, Cocaine Flatty says, Copernicus went to school 45 years before the Jesuit order was founded. Maybe Dan should do his own research. Now Dan wants to fight. Triggered. Yikes. Kuras says, hey, I'm Danny. I'm bigger than you, so I'm right. MK Ultra says, to rip it off, Danny would first have to tell which part is the head. No chance of that. I don't understand that. What am I missing? To rip it off, Danny. To rip it off, Danny would first have to tell which part is the head. No chance of that. Eddie Reese says, the pipes are calling. Baux 1 says, twice the size and half as smart, pound for pound. Does that make him only 1/4 as smart as everyone else? I think so. Let's see. You know what? They added this here. There we go. I can change that to, oh, geez. Let's see. We've got Steve6464 has been a member for 7 months. Oh, let me transition that. He says, Danny, do your knuckles hurt from using them to walk? Lord Illuminous Pooh, love the name, says, when Fight or Tune take on the MMM Discord, there's a bunch of flurfs. Are they mass debating on camera? Naughty. Every once in a while I hear like a little thing like Dan is going to say something. I don't know. Maybe it's just his microphone picking up something. Fa of the YouTube family says, is it a dirt pizza or a derp pizza? It's a lot of derp. NA says MC Toon's backyard is on Lake Titicaca. Yep, in Canada, in fact. In Canada, my backyard is Lake Titicaca. So you can find me there. Danny, that's where you'll find me. Canada, Lake Titicaca, my backyard. Zoomeray says, show him crepuscular rays from below the horizon. I did. He did the genetic fallacy again. Because it was a video on my site, therefore he doesn't have to look at it. Again, I'll remind everybody of the genetic fallacy. Judging something good or bad on the basis of where it came from or from whom it comes, rather than evaluating the evidence. Which of course you can't do if you think the earth is flat. You cannot evaluate evidence. Okay. Let's go. He's still sharing his screen. He's just like, I'll show you. He's brushing up on his evidence there. Sarcasm. Yeah. That guy that you just saw, I challenged to debate on Twitter or /X, and he was silent. No surprise there. Okay. Mr. E-Man says, is this Flurf taking golden showers? Well, if he does, are they crepuscular showers? Crepuscular rays. Gross. Indie Tiger Sci Review says, how high is the sun when it's rising behind the point of land on the river I live on? And it goes to show the incredible lack of geometric understanding that the flatties have. Because this is an application of geometry, and it doesn't help to demand that you know how high the sun is. It wouldn't help if the sun was 100 miles high. It would still be a problem for flat Earth. Certainly the clouds are not 100 miles high. There's not really a whole lot of atmosphere left once you get up, much past 10 miles. You don't have a lot of atmosphere left at 100,000 feet, which is about twice. That's about 20 miles. There's 1/100th of the air pressure that's at ground level. That's a problem. No clouds are up that high. So how does he think that I mean, it's a red herring. He's trying to distract. This doesn't specifically help to have the sun be higher and still be in the clouds, right? It's still a failure, and it lays bare his desperation when he does that. If he had anything, he would simply respond factually. He would say, "Oh well, the clouds are this high." He can't. So the OG Kenji says this is Dan's location. Okay, hold on. That can't be. It's probably not. But let me copy that. Nope. Let me get that OG Kenji. Where is this? I know. There it is. Look at that. Oh, it's my favorite lake, Lake Titicaca. It doesn't look anything like the name, does it? Seriously, Dan is sitting there watching. He's just watching videos now. I swear and there's no sound coming through from him. He's not sending any audio. So I think he's just like, he's forgotten. He's forgotten that he's sharing his screen. So, all right, let's see here. Let me pick up where I left off. How high is the sun? Okay. Cocaine Flatty says, when does Child Protective Services step in? Hopefully he doesn't have access to any children. That would be disaster. And so, yeah, definitely Child Protective Services would need to step in if he has access to children. Serena's one says, Danny, you're spiraling, bro. Definitely spiraling. Cody Payne says, I love it when you make Flurfs commit to distances with respect to the sun. Echoes of the sun sets at 7 to 8 miles away. Flurf. Yes. Danny, how high is the sun? Just tell us. If there is science supporting flat Earth, then you would just say how high the sun is and then cite the empirical evidence supporting it. Lacking empirical evidence to support it, make sure that you change the topic constantly. All right. Well, tell you what, I'll finish this and then I have some things to show that Danny brought up. MK Ultra says, dumber than a speeding Democ, crazier than a flying Marissa, denser than a Nathan Thompson. It's Danny the Super Flurf. Absolutely. Karen Edmondson says, as Bugs Bunny would say, what a maroon. DJ Moss says, is it 1 + 1? 1 or 2 or 3? So no math. Never math. Not even once. PG Tony says, can your guest please explain for the rest of us how GPS network configurations are solved for? Hey, Danny, that's a good question. Do you know how GPS network configurations are solved for? Silence. 2D ResQ Explain Stuff says, please let him switch to the moon landings. It should be epic. I would, but he's doing research at the moment by watching videos on Dearth's channel, by the way. Serena's one says, how many tabs can you have open on a phone? Well, I can tell you on my iPhone, I have 200. 200. The oldest, this is what's interesting. The oldest tabs go back 2 phones ago. And Copper in Quarter will like this. Not my earliest. The second to earliest set of tabs on my phone are about gold not mining, but getting gold out of circuit boards. The oldest set, Stringer News 1 will like this. Am I right? Stringer News 1? The oldest set is how to design audio crossovers. Yes, audio crossover design pages. So I haven't, it's been a while. It's been years. It's been more than 5 years. It's been more than 5 years. Those tabs sitting in my phone. That I should eventually, I don't know, park them somewhere. Anyway, C3P Hole says, did you say genetic fallacy? Something like that. Green Ball says, of all the dumb people you've had on, this is the first to forget that he's midway through the show. Minnesota is ours now. Welcome to Canada, eh? Yes. He's still sitting there. He's still sitting there. He's just watching this dummy. Who's dumber? The guy he's watching or Danny? That's a challenge. That's a real challenge. Battle Against Misinformation says, simply can't believe Flurfs are okay being dumb. Well, does he know how dumb he is? That's the thing. When they're really dumb, they're unaware of how dumb they are. Dan doesn't know that he's dumb. He's ill-equipped to evaluate whether or not he's dumb. That's the thing. Oh my gosh. He's still going. He's just watching a video. Seriously. He has no idea. Do a poll on which one's dumber. Okay, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Here comes the poll. Who is dumber? We got Danny. All right, there we go. Here comes the poll. Poll has been set. So, Copper and Quarter says, I started reading the Hulk Refining Precious Metals Waste book. Very valuable read for the gold refiner. I have read that. It's been a while. Ooh, I heard him chuckle. I think I heard him chuckle. All right, whenever you're ready, Danny. I don't know if you can hear me though. DJ Mossy says, poor connection for the audio to Dan location, -90,0. That'd be the South Pole. All right. Well, let's see here. I'm going to show, so I took Dan's video that he did. And here's the results of that. Observer height, 135 meters. Target distance, 93 kilometers. Target size, 627 meters, right? And I used a rather low value of refraction over water. It was at somewhat of a higher altitude, So since it was a higher altitude, I feel justified in using this lower number. If it was closer to the water, I'd use a higher number like 0.3. And if it was really close to the water, I'd use 0.5. But I'll use a lower one. I will. But there was no measurement of the refraction, so there's many different refractive conditions that have been quantified. So I'll use this one here. It's a low number. It should be more, but it's a low number. Anyway, the amount hidden is 147 meters of a 627 meter mountain. Now it's difficult without any landmarks on that mountain. It's very fuzzy, hard to make out details. And we don't know the prominence of that mountain there, but we certainly were not seeing all the way down to the ground. We didn't see any structures or buildings or anything down low. But anyway, that completely matches the globe prediction. So thank you, Danny, for once again confirming the globe. First law of Flurf has been affirmed yet again, Danny. So add a MC Toon live so he will see your coordinates highlighted in the chat. Yeah. All right. So we should see most of it. I wouldn't say most. Yeah, actually, yes. I'm sorry, most. We should see most of that mountain. Only the bottom 147 should be obstructed. The top, the rest of it, which is 400 feet or 400 meters or so, should be visible. So the majority of it should be visible on the globe. Now, if we do zero refraction, which is what they always want to do, right? Pretend there's no refraction. If you do zero refraction, only 208 meters are hidden. So about a third, the bottom third would be obstructed. So once again, even if you do the impossible, you assume zero refraction, then the bottom 200 meters is all that's obstructed. So someone earlier said the distance is actually 70 kilometers, not 93. I didn't verify it though. Sure, we could look at that. But it doesn't help. I mean, shortening the distance isn't going to make a difference. We already were seeing, either way, we see a bunch of the mountain. So, all right. Tomfoolery has yet another set of coordinates for me to randomly poke in here. Let me do it. Let's see if this works. What is this? This is in St. Pierre and Miquelon. I don't know. That looks like it's part of Canada. And it is the Western Brook Pond. But what's there? I don't know what's there. It's, Cascades Pissing Mare. That's the Cascades Pissing Mare, people. Oh, that's awesome. How do you people find this? This is great. So yeah, this from BM Furball. BM Furball, love you, man. I've just have been messaging him lately. He says there are currently 475 people watching Toon right now. There is currently one person watching Owen Benjamin, Danny. Yeah, Owen is of all the Flurfs, it is not surprising that Danny, one of the dumbest I've ever spoken to, is a fan of Owen, one of the dumbest I've not yet spoken to. Just stupid. Owen is so dumb. But yeah, no question there. 280H Cat Diecast says, is Danny, I'll say, mentally handicapped? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, I think so. I don't doubt for 1 second that Danny has some condition that maybe isn't yet at this moment diagnosed, but could be if he were to see a professional. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate for Danny and for the people that have to deal with him on a regular basis in real life. Hopefully when he's locked up and they put him to bed at night, he doesn't throw feces. So, okay. Well, people are posting all sorts of coordinates here. Danny, let me know when you're back. I don't know if you can hear me, but you should hopefully. I guess if I keep saying it, he might. All right. St. Joseph's Mission Church. This is the one from Tony 747. This is in the United States. If I zoom, oh, Slick Poo. It's just childish. I love it. Slick Poo. Let's see. It's right next to St. Joseph's Mission Church. But what is that? Slick Poo Road. Can we oh, there's no road view there. We can't look at the road view. Oh, all right. Too bad. Nice. All right. Coffee Breath says, trying again. Here's your dad joke for tonight. Says, I got booted off stage when I was doing my Schwarzenegger impersonation, but I will return. It's I'll be back. Yes, I get it. All right. Oh my gosh, another one. Found the location for FEU. Hold on. It says Requiem for a Dream. Grabbing this. Oh, come on. There it is. Okay. What is this? Okay. I want to make sure it's like not anything. It's a map. It's probably okay, but all right. That's Devil's Lake Fork, Wilson River Highway. Is it Devil's Lake Fork? Is that what we're looking at? Sometimes it's, oh, there it is. There it is. It's Idiot Creek. Poseidon 63 says this is not a debate. It's an investigation into the mind of a moron. Absolutely. Absolutely. Danny, are you still there? Can you hear me? He's a strange kid. All right. Wade Vainka has another location. Is this what it's gonna be? Is this just finding silly locations? Which, I mean, that's fine. We can do that. Oh, I gotta put it up here. Anderson Cove Road, Reeds Lane. There it is. Nan and Pop's, some type of souvenir shop. Is that what they sell? There's no website, but we can look. We can do Street View. All right, let's do Street View. Is like, oh, there's no. Is that it? There's no like, there's no storefront there. If we zoom in here, this doesn't give us anything. The actual location that you gave me. But maybe this is something here. No. All right. Nice one. Here's another great Idaho town from Tony 747. All right. Yeah, Idaho. That's nothing there. That's a body of water that has no name on it. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, there's so many. Okay, I'll do two more. Danny, are you there? People are wondering. This is the weirdest debate ever. Typically in a debate, the idea is that you're going to present evidence. But Danny seems very confused about what evidence, about what a debate would be. So, all right. This isn't, that didn't come up with anything there. Let's see. Why is that not? Oh yeah. So if you put in signs plus minus, then you don't need to do west and north and stuff. So it's Wilmot, Ontario, Perth Oxford Road. There you go. Punky Doodles Avenue. Right there. Punky Doodles Avenue. Is there Street View? Oh yeah, there it is. Let's get on the Street View here. Punky Doodles. Is there a road sign? Is there a Punky Doodles road sign? There it is. Oh, it just says Perth Oxford. Boring. All right, let's see if there's another road sign somewhere. That's so fun. I love this. Punky Doodles Road. All right, does this one have? It has it. It has road sign or street sign. There it is. Punky Doodles Avenue. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, and then one more. I'm going to go with Philip Kidd. Philip Kidd as Flatville Drainage Ditch. Flatville Drainage Ditch. That's it. That's what the flurfs are. Love it. All right. Danny, are you still there, Dan? Dan, this is meant to be a debate. You're just watching videos. All right. Mr. Lonely says 10 months of derp and no end in sight. Who's been a member for 10 months? Thank you for that. All right. I gotta say, this is the weirdest debate ever. He's still just sitting there watching videos on his phone. Yes. What did he do? Did he just lose track? Did he like forget that he's in the middle of a debate? I don't know if he can hear me or not. I can hear him. There's no sound coming from him. Every once in a while, there's a little bit of a sound of something. I don't know what he's doing there. Your guess is as good as mine. Some of the sounds might be a little weird. I'll pipe them through so you can hear them. If it gets a little too obvious what he's doing while watching Owen Benjamin, I will have to take it out. Okay, the poll. Ending the poll. The poll is, who is dumber? Danny, a swine lagoon, or Owen Benjamin? Danny is the dumbest. Yes. 83% said Danny is dumber than a swine lagoon. And 7% thought that Owen was dumber than a swine lagoon. And only 9%. I don't know how 9% thought that the swine lagoon was dumber. For reference, the swine lagoon. You see, when swine go number 2, it's not solid. And the farmers collect it and put it into a lagoon. And then at some point later, it gets spread around the field as fertilizer. In the meantime, it's not a lagoon you want to swim in. So, Jorg Kruger says, I'm probably got that kind of wrong, says he has no clue about Zoom and forgot it and is now watching his videos. Yes, that's what I think has happened. The Danny saw a flat-earth squirrel. Seriously, I don't think in I don't know 300 some debates, I don't think I've had a dumber flat earther. I don't think I've had, and I know I've never had one that forgot that he was in the middle of a debate and instead started watching flat earth videos. So, all right. Turing Test 2 has another location for me. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Need to do this, bring it up. There it is. Here we go. It is, oh yes, it's the Penistone Sheffield, UK. It is also part of the Penistone. I know how to pronounce that because I write anti-spam software. And so the anti-spam software, the reason why I know about it is because of something called the Cunthorpe problem. And I will Google that quick. The Scunthorpe problem. So I'll let you read it. I won't. It's unintentionally blocking online content because of the text contains a string or substring of letters that appear to have obscene or otherwise unacceptable meaning. And so if you just look at Scunthorpe there, you'll see there's a word in there that if you think spam filtering is just about typing in those words and saying no to them, then you will have a Scunthorpe problem. We get tickets regularly from people that think that they can do spam filtering better by just typing in these words and saying no. So, and I think we'll find in here, let's see. Let's see, there it is. Residents of Penistone, South Yorkshire, have had emails blocked because the town name includes the substring right there. There it is. So that's how I know that about the name of that town. Thank you for that. Randy Leahy. I know Randall Leahy. I like that show. Says, no, we don't need to hear any Danny Master debate. There's little sounds every once in a while. I'm like, is that it? Is that it? Oh, he stopped sharing his screen. Danny, can you hear me now? Danny? Oh, he left. Danny left. I think he realized, there it is. I think he realized that he was still in here. Dan spent half an hour watching YouTube videos and then realized, oh, I'm still in a Zoom. I'm still in a debate. Oh my goodness, Dan. What a dummy. What an absolute moron. Oh my gosh. Dan. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Oh my gosh. It goes to this. It goes to this. How high is the sun? What was his source for the Rockefeller stuff? Wikipedia. What was the source that I used for the height of the sun? Wikipedia. He blindly accepts and misreads the Rockefeller stuff and rejects the height of a cloud as if that's a challenging thing. Is challenging the height of a cloud actually a way that an intelligent person would go about trying to prove your point? No. Again, if it was 100 miles up, it doesn't solve the problem, because if it's 100 miles up, then the entire radius of the lit portion of the Earth is 346 miles radius. You didn't solve the problem. That's still too small of a lit portion of the Earth. Doesn't matter the shape of the Earth. It's this kind of basic geometry. This is the kind of stuff that you would do an introductory type thing in elementary school, and then cover more in geometry in middle school. I know this because I've got a bunch of elementary and middle school and high school math books right there, right on the shelf above me, that I've gone through with my kids. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. The other, of course, is how does the sun set? And with the sun of any, it doesn't matter how high. It doesn't help. If the sun is 10 miles high, like in this, then a tiny portion of the dirt pizza is lit at a time. Oh, it can't be that low. Okay, then how high is it? 100 miles high? 1,000 miles high? Okay, then let's do the geometry for how far away, for 10,000 miles, 100,000 miles away over the flat Earth, right? And is flat Earth 10,000 miles? No. They think this is the map. This doesn't give 10,000 miles. I'm sorry, 100,000 miles, right? It gets you. It actually gets you all of 40,000 nautical miles. That's it. 40,000 nautical miles. 40,000 kilometers. 21,600 nautical miles. Sorry. Don't type in the chat there. So Emerson Biggins says Danny was the first ever rage forget. It was a rage forget. Oh my gosh. And he came in. I mean, look how hot he came in here. He was ready to go. Look at that. Look at the claims here. All caps. He called me out for everyone to see. He says that I must have evidence to support or show proof of my claim. That's the standard. None of what he had evidence. So he this is the third law of Flurf. He has a different standard for himself than for anybody else. So make sure that the sources are credible. And of course he's like, it starts with the beginning and who is credited with the heliocentric globe Earth theory, Copernicus. And my followers are going to cry after this. I hope that you've been crying tears of laughter. It will be short and likely only take 2, maybe 3 comments / questions before it's over. You won't last very long, I promise. Well, he didn't last very long. He did not. Let's see. Oh, I want to remind you of a couple things coming up here. I got a couple other super chats and a couple other things to cover. Next Tuesday, I've got two things next Tuesday. The important one next Tuesday is the 5-year anniversary celebration between myself and FTFE. This month, October, is the 5th year of since Craig and I, our first video went on YouTube. So we're going to do a celebration. It's going to be a live chat versus live chat. So we're going to have, I think, 5 different competitions, and you get to participate. A simple one will be just to vote, just to click yes in a poll on both of ours, and whoever gets the most yeses wins. So you can vote on both of them or vote on just one, whatever you want. No rules. Well, as we do it, we will we're choosing things so that you can do whatever you want. Click yes on both, click no on both, click yes and no on one and the other. It doesn't matter. That's going to be one of the several different ones. He wants to do a rap battle. I probably will lose that one. Anyway, so that's going to be fun. But before that, I have booked. It's going to be sad for all of you relativists. Let's see here. Yeah, because this apparently is going to be in trouble a week from today. Who's it going to be, people? Who is it that's going to take this, maybe, that thinks they're going to take this down? Put it in the chat. Before, but this is going to be before. This is going to be earlier in the day. Who do you think it's going to be? No, it's not Witsit. It's somebody that thinks he's even smarter than Witsit, I think. And no, not Danny. Not Icky. No, it's people keep saying Witsit. It's not. Witsit, it's not Space Audits. No. Space Audits, which is just Witsit with a different face and voice. It's not Flatzoid. No. Oh, people you know. CC Rumpus. I don't think Rumpus is. Come on. Daryl Frost says he's smarter than Witsit. Yeah, well, that's not hard, Daryl. I mean, that's not a flex. I gotta say. I mean, you're bright. Obviously, you're very bright, but shoot higher. Wenga by Wybenga, Brian, Effie, Dave, QE, Brian Lee. Now, come on, people. You gotta know. You're gonna kick yourself when I tell you. It's been a long time coming. If you think about it, you're gonna. Mr. Lonely got it. There it is. Mr. Lonely. Now CapQ got it. Now Leo the Alchemist got it. It's Som. S-O-M. Sound of Music's. Blessings is his name. Blessings NGM. On that's his name on Facebook. Yes, it's Som. He's going to take it down, he says. So anyway, when it comes to the competition between myself and Craig, I won last year. I got to win again, people. I'm looking for your help. So I will say during the live stream, you can vote yes on one. Actually, I probably will tell you what I want you to do, but just be ready. Be ready with all of your, if you don't have 20 different accounts to vote with between now and next Tuesday, you need to go create them, so that you can definitely have me win. Now, there will be other things where you can leverage your YouTube account as well. So that will be very valuable. Now, definitely, if any are Craig fans and not going to be voting for me, don't let them know. Okay, keep that a secret. All right, got it? BM Furball says, flashback, flat out hero, the source of our Flurf interaction. Regale the new followers with this lovely example of a Flurf. That's a good idea. So yeah, we will, Craig and I will be doing a little bit of reminiscing. It flat out hero is how I came to YouTube, to making videos. So there it is. Requiem for a Dream. Can we pour one out for the Flurfs we have lost? Rip Subrats, Fokker, Rob, and Bob. I don't know if I can pour one out for any of them. I will simply give my condolences, but I'm going to drink it all. And there's more. John Puckett. That might be an interesting thing to list all of the ex-Flurfs that are that have passed beyond. 2AHD Cat Diecast says, Dan threatened you. Does he know you know martial arts? I bet not. Yeah, I don't tend to flex that. But yeah, I'm guessing he does not know. And Cretan Bull says, you need to find and get JM Truth on. I tried a while ago. I did, and he ran. He had nothing. Okay, so I Can Science that said at 9 o'clock. That was 45 minutes ago. Expecting some kids to arrive for the Halloween party any minute. Once they're settled, I can drop by. So yeah, so Danny was playing a clip from I Can Science that, talking about 8 inches per mile squared. So I'll cover that quickly here. 8 inches per mile squared is an approximation when talking about going over the surface of the earth. It is a fine approximation for linear drop from a horizontal tangent. It is an approximation. I have no problem using it though. It's perfectly fine for any observation that you can do optically, because you cannot see far enough generally for it to be applicable. So I want to see, I have I've drawn a lot of pictures. I've drawn a lot of pictures. I probably have a linear drop from horizontal tangent. There it is. This works. This works. So so this line here at the guy's feet, this going out here is a horizontal tangent. And so at some distance there, from there we go. At this distance, we've got the drop. So the drop, it's actually this triangle is the one that you're doing, because you're drawing a 90-degree triangle there. And so you got this distance here, which is over the surface of the earth, and then a drop down there. Now, I Can Science That showed that this is an absolute value for a different issue. That's the chord length, which you can't do. You can't measure a chord length over the surface of the earth at all, because you're not inside the earth, right? You'd have to dig a tunnel. So there's the chord length there. So if you know this length, right, then this is not an approximation, it's exact. But the chord length goes actually through the dirt, which we can't, it's not really that practical. It's an approximation for this. Again, it's okay for an approximation, but neither of them include observer height. So to do observer height, you have a couple options. You can do a single formula that does the whole thing. And if you just Google Bislin Advanced Curve Calculator, you can get the one that has the absolute height. I'm gonna grab the Zoom link for I Can Science That and send it to him here. So there, and I'm gonna put in one earbud so that I can hear should he show up. All right. Hopefully he comes in. I don't think he's gonna have a whole lot more. Maybe he will. Maybe he'll correct me. So anyway, I'm gonna draw quick the other one here. So we've got the observer, we've got the mountain right there. So now when you're doing an observer, you've got, here we go. Let's see. That's not gonna, oh, that will. So there is the line of sight, assuming zero refraction, right? You like that picture? Brenda Create says, I'm told you can't have a tangent on a sphere. Apparently, people that don't understand geometry say that. So to get the amount hidden of this, there is some amount hidden. I'll draw the line so we can see what it would look like. The hidden amount. There we go. So this dashed line is the hidden amount. So there is some amount hidden. 8 inches per mile squared doesn't tell you that, because it has no way of identifying the observer height just by saying 8 inches per mile squared. So you can in 2 hops. Hop 1, you need to get the distance from the observer to the horizon. Step 2 is to get the linear drop from horizontal tangent for this second portion. Well, the linear drop from horizontal tangent is 8 inches per mile squared. Right there. That's the correct formula. But you need to do the first part. Now, the first part is actually a rearrangement of 8 inches per mile squared. Right? If you write that on a formula, the units are a bit messy. First of all, because we're dealing in imperial units, but also because the answer formula includes units and it's embedded in, right? You have to input things in miles in order for the equation to work. But anyway, this first part, the distance to the horizon. Anybody know the distance to the horizon? Yes, and S. Thurston too. That's correct. And well, not totally. S. Thurston says 8 inches for no refraction, use 6.637 for refraction. That is assuming a very specific number for refraction. Refraction is going to, unless you have very precise measurements of the index of refraction gradient, you can only estimate. If you're at low elevation over water, in the evening after a sunny day, it's going to be high. Your coefficient of refraction will be probably more than +1. If it's away from water on an overcast day, your coefficient of refraction might be 0.167. Sorry. There's a wide range of it. So that's the problem. 8 inches per mile squared doesn't have any way of accounting for refraction either. So two things that flatties can't handle with the math. So anyway, the first part. There it is. This right here, 1.22 times the observer height in feet. Have you heard that before? That's the distance to the horizon, assuming 0 refraction. So so in 2 steps you can get there. Right? Again, assuming 0 refraction, and that's the problem because that's not the case. That's very irresponsible and not reflective of reality. But there's the non-refracted version of it, which by the way worked for the one observation he did bring up and then didn't want to talk about. Piecewise Functioneer says, go on, pretend it's college again and whip out the DEs like in the good old days. The DE. Differential equations? No. Oh my goodness. What are you talking about? I'm not doing differential equations on the fly. No. People already did that. I studied electrical engineering at university. I studied computer science in university. I chose to write software. I love writing software. When I was in university, I would do my computer science homework. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, I'll go do the EE homework. Then I'd be partway done with it and be like, you know what? That program I wrote, I could make better. So I'd go back and work on that. Then I'll go, dude, it's getting late. I got to go back to the EE homework. So that experience was like, okay, I know where my career should go. And I've been very happy on that. I've enjoyed, I do love doing circuits. Oh crap. I did some soldering over the weekend here. I haven't done soldering for quite a while. So anyway, nothing yet from I Can Science That. So I don't know if he's got some he's gonna join me or not. So all right. Let's see. Did I look at C3P holes? Oh, I Can Science That is here. All right, they can hear you if you talk.
They can hear me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Professor Science, how are you?
Good, good. How you been?
I'm great. I had the weirdest debate today. The flat earther would bring up something, and then I'm like, all right, well, let's talk about it. And then he'd stop responding, and he'd go and watch videos while sharing his screen.
Cool. That's one way.
So
Were they relevant videos like he was researching?
it seemed like it, but then I think he just forgot that he was sharing his screen, and then eventually just left. So,
Okay.
Ooh, hey, look at that, a mason jar.
Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yours has a handle. That's very convenient.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, check that out. It is I don't know if we can read that online, but
This is a ball mason jar.
Yeah, right there. Mason jar.
Yep, mine is too. This is a wide mouth. There you go.
Oh, yeah, and I've got nothing but Toonshine right there, too.
Yep, awesome. Well, all right. So he played a video by Dearth, referencing you.
Ooh,
And
I'm
putting
famous.
basically, it was about the 8 inches per mile squared thing. And I think I have, here. So I did a little diagramming to talk about it and your chord length, right? So I didn't know for sure if you were going to join, so I went through what you covered in your video, how 8 inches per mile squared is perfect for chord length.
That's right.
Which is through the earth, a difficult thing to measure.
If you're on the surface, but if you're looking from two mountain peaks, you're looking from one mountain peak to another mountain peak.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, what is the distance? It's the chord length.
Yes.
Which is amazing. So yeah, maybe there's an application for that.
Yeah. Now, how do you measure the distance between two mountain peaks, not knowing the radius of the Earth?
Well, if funds are unlimited, you get a radar and you bounce a radar off of the radar reflector on the other side. But most of us can't afford that.
Yes. So if you knew the latitude, longitude of those two locations and the elevation, you could use the known radius of the Earth to get the straight line distance between them.
You could do that. Mm-hmm.
Because, and you need the radius because on a sphere, it's leaning back sort of from the other perspective.
That's right. That's right.
Anyway, so here's my second diagram then. If you're just doing this dashed line here, you can use like what Bislin uses on his advanced curve calculator to get the correct formula for over the surface or straight line. He has two formulas there. But if you want to use 8 inches per mile squared, you can. It just takes a two-part. Step one, get the distance to the horizon, and then the second part is 8 inches per mile squared from the skim point, the point where it skims right across there. And the first part is just a rearrangement of the 8 inches per mile squared formula.
Yes, very good. You could totally do that.
But now I can do that. You can do that, but I've not seen a lot of flat earthers that can do the algebra for that.
Yeah, it's pretty unusual.
I could name a couple. I could probably 2 or 3 at most. Right.
Yeah.
It's in my very incomplete survey.
Yeah, I think there's a strong correlation there. Although, to be honest, you ask average Joe off the street, I don't think they could do it either.
That's true.
Right? So,
but average Joe off the street doesn't claim to be smarter than all the scientists in the world.
that's the key difference, I think. Really, that's the real difference. Isn't who can do math and who can't. There's plenty of people that can't do math. The real difference between a flat earther and average Joe off the street is the attitude that even though I can't do the math, I know better than everyone else. Yeah. And the choice, it's quite a choice to reject everything that you're told by, the establishment.
Yeah. And it's tends to generally be the genetic fallacy that it was the education was put together by them, therefore it's all wrong. Well,
Yeah.
how do you know it's wrong? Well, because of them. But what's right then? I just know it's wrong. Doesn't work that way. If you can't show us what's right, point out what's wrong and present the rightness, how do you know that it's wrong? Because it has to be.
Well, that's what you call discernment, Mr. Toon. It's
yeah.
discernment. You got to use your discernment, because people pull out this math, they can fool you, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day while blowing leaves in my backyard. Right back there. They. All right, where was I going with that? Say what you said again. Oh no, you can. All right, sorry, I got it. They like to say you can lie with math. True, you can. Also, you can lie with words. Right. So the fact that you can lie with math, does that mean that when math is presented, it can be dismissed because you can lie with math? Because if you can, then you can lie with words. Therefore, all words can be dismissed because you can lie with words. You need to be consistent in your application of your axioms.
No. That's not how that works. No. No, the way it works is you reach down deep into your guts and you feel things. And that's how you know what's real. You feel it in your gut. You can just tell when someone's lying to you. And if you can't tell when someone's lying to you, then how would you ever know what was real? So
very true. That makes so much sense. It does.
Yeah. So you look at somebody and you judge them and you discern whether they're truthful or not.
Back to the genetic fallacy.
Yeah, but you know what? I've come to realize that's how most people do. That's really most of us are out there just making gut calls, gut decisions.
The appeal to emotion?
Yeah. Pretty much.
I got out a bunch of my cards because I knew he was going to be using them, and then I didn't actually pull them out as he.
Oh, was that for Danny?
For Danny, yeah. I mean, he
used the fallacies.
Ad hominem.
I know Danny.
Straw man. Oh, he's from Danny Goldsmith. Dan Goldsmith from Facebook. He called me out yesterday, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, speaking of the, how do we judge the truth of things and lying with math? I was having a pretty friendly conversation with a flat earther, and they were kind of explaining this to me a little bit, and I feel like I kind of understand where they're coming from, but it still strikes me as weird. They were accusing me of asking leading questions and saying that was sort of manipulative and dishonest. And I'm like, yeah, I was asking leading questions full on, right? I have somewhere I'm trying to lead you, and I'm asking you questions to get you to go there. But why is that dishonest? Right? And I was thinking about that. And
that's a non sequitur.
I think it's because they don't trust themselves to answer these questions honestly and go somewhere.
Yeah.
And they know where that the questions are going to lead them. They can sense that the questions are going to lead them away from where they want to be.
Yeah.
And they don't really have the confidence to own any of those things that they're saying. They don't really know. Right? If I pulled out a piece of math, for example, and we looked at it, you and I, we would analyze it. We'd say, okay, that is right or that is wrong, and say it with confidence. And if one of us made a mistake, we'd correct the other, and we'd see that, and we'd agree in the end. But if you don't have the basis of math, then you would look at that and just have no way to know whether it's correct or not.
Yeah, if it's a mystery to you.
Right. And so then
Yeah.
where would you be? You'd be having to fall back on your personal judgment. And I think when there is a combination of that lack of confidence in the subject matter and distrust of the person that you're interacting with, then you can't be confident that this leading series of questions is taking you to the truth and isn't just leading you away from the truth.
That's a good observation. I did a video went out yesterday where I brought up the equivalent of the FAA for France and for China.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Both websites in languages I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm looking at them. I'm like, is this their website? Because I don't know. And I had to do some things to make sure that it actually was their website. It took me 10 minutes total just to choose to make sure I had the right website. Right? I did the Google Translate on there. But for France, it was actually kind of difficult because the link to I found it wasn't the actual website. It was a sub website that referenced it. And the original website is gone. The URL is dead. So, and I found some links to the dead website in French. I'm like, oh, that's all wrong. Anyway, so yeah, and when I'm looking at the Chinese one, I'm like, I don't even have the background in this because I know the words, the French words, I could see them, right? Because English and French are close enough that aviation, the same word is kind of close. Directorate is kind of close. Chinese, no way. So yeah, a flat earther looking at math will just see Chinese.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, not every flat earther, but for the most part, it's. So you do kind of have to understand that it's not going to go anywhere if you show the formulas, do some algebra, do some trig. No, it's a lack of trust.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at this. So Stringer News 1 just posted what I think is French. Il est mort, Jim, which it's Star Trek. It's dead, Jim.
Yeah. Shouldn't that be like he's dead, Jim? Though il est is it is, right? And how would you say he is?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah. And well, I guess maybe I'm cheating. I took Latin in high school.
Oh, okay.
And that I probably could be, I don't know, maybe the endings of the words aren't correct.
That's a Romance language, right? It's Latin.
Apparently Latin is a Romance language. So
is Latin a Romance language?
It's the original.
Wow. Because Latin people are so romantic is what that means. That's what I heard anyway.
Oh my gosh. GBS Warrior. Should I read it? I shall. He says, I know a little Chinese. He lives next door to me. Nice guy.
Oh, God. Okay, right. It's the dad jokes.
It is. All right, let me show you this one here. This, I have a guest next week. He's going to, apparently, he thinks he's going to destroy this. He's committed to destroy this.
Okay, yeah. There's a whole subset of people that really, really hate relativity.
Yeah. It is, if maybe you're familiar with him, Thom from Africa, SOM.
Oh, I've seen him.
He's he's gonna destroy.
Yeah, I've seen some, and I don't know if it's a language barrier, but I think he probably doesn't. I had the impression he doesn't have the mathematical foundation. To really dig into that.
I think with in the flat Earth realm, I don't think any of them that have attempted to refute Einstein have the appropriate math. I've seen some that they're not flat earthers, but there's a group. There's some groups of people that do refute. And I had a guy who was going to come on, and then he just blanked me. It wasn't adversarial or anything. I don't know why. He just never responded again.
There's a handful of PhDs who are like really committed to trying to overturn relativity. So I don't know, more power to them, I guess.
Well, and if you do, it's a guaranteed, expensive Swedish prize.
Yeah, for reals. Yeah, I don't know. It just always seems pretty obvious to me. I don't know that it works, but they got their ideas.
There was it Veritasium? I think.
The two-way speed of light,
or Smarter Every Day. One of them. No, not two-way speed of light. It was the frame dragging.
Frame dragging. Okay.
So he interviewed, I think it was frame dragging, two of the people that were working on that. No, I'm sorry. It was the two satellites that were put into orbit wrong.
Okay.
Was that Gravity Probe B?
I don't know that one.
Anyway, so two satellites were launched. They did not get into orbit correctly. They were in hugely weird orbits where it was highly elliptical. And so it went really far from Earth, came back in, rather close, and then went back out. So we know from Kepler's laws of planetary motion, when it's out far, it's moving slow. When it's in close, it's moving fast. And these two satellites were both going, was it both of them? Anyway, they did some tests on that. I hear you typing, looking it up.
Yeah. I know the one you're talking about, but I didn't think it was Galileo satellites.
That's think. Right. Okay. So the point was,
ESA, not NASA even.
Yes. Okay. The point was, when he interviewed them, they were testing relativity in there. In the interview, it was very clear they were hopeful that it did not confirm relativity. This was super telling, right? When people are like, "Oh, you just have to protect the status quo." No. If you debunk the status quo, you get a prize.
You don't get your name in the history books for confirming the status quo.
No.
And that's really the irony of that whole line of thinking. I mean, like, all the people that really don't want Einstein to be correct. They really want him to be wrong. And they talk about how everyone just agrees because it was Einstein. But that's the reason Einstein is famous, is because he said something that people did not agree with.
They didn't like it.
That it was radical. And only when we were forced to accept it did the scientific community finally accept it. And that's why we talk about Einstein.
All right, we have a special guest here. One at a time, though. This one first. It is Halloween, and this is our cat Raccoon wearing a raccoon costume.
And he's tolerating it.
She is so nice. This raccoon is the friendliest little kitty. The other one you're about to see, he's a bit more noisy. Okay, there you go. All right, this one, oh yeah. If you know what's coming, you know what's coming. This is the cat named Turtle, wearing a turtle outfit.
Is not having it.
No, he's very much unpleased.
Oh my gosh, the poor thing.
He's so cute. We just set him down. He just sits there. You know how cats, when you put something on them, they just stop. So, all right, there you go. All right, and then this one. All right.
Oh my god.
This is Penguin, the dog, wearing a bee costume. The bee costume actually came with the turtle.
Nice.
But you know what we got? You're not going to be surprised that we bought a penguin costume for Penguin, but it doesn't fit. Her legs are kind of too long. Where's it? All right, there it is. So if we put it on, there it is. This is what it looks like. The penguin costume on Penguin. There it is. She's not very. All right, there you go. Okay, thank you.
That's adorable. I will share with you guys this though.
Is that it looks like a unicorn. As you can't hear me.
There.
All right. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
I too have a costume that I will do in a minute here. Borg Emporia says, I wish MC Toon's stream was not at the same time as Dapper Dinosaur's Tuesday streams. Both of you are great creators and have great streams. You know what? I should just contact Dapper Dinosaur sometime and be on at the same time. We should be on each other's.
You should do a collab. Yeah,
that would be fantastic.
It's a great idea.
Mark Beiser says, beware, the cats are just biding their time. They know where you live. They know where you sleep.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Turtle, at least. Turtle didn't look happy.
Turtle. All right. My wife's allergic to cats, so we don't let them in our room.
Oh. Does she get by okay like that?
She's okay. And the dog is half poodle, so she's like, it's weird having a dog and not being allergic when it's sitting there next to you. So all right. So
okay, I see it.
I'm gonna wrap it up here. I can science that. Thank you very much. I pinned your channel there. If you are not subscribed to him, you must do it right now. If you have a limit to the number of channels you're willing to subscribe to, I definitely unsubscribe from mine and go subscribe to his if you are at your limit.
Yeah, it's a small channel. Come by, say hi. You know, if you want to have friendly conversations, and if you have questions about science, we can talk about stuff.
And he did talk with Space Audits, Alan Space Audits. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I'm still working on my sim. I'm trying to come up with a better way to visualize the flow right now.
It's a ridiculous flow. So it's
a little redonkulous. Yeah.
If you remember the debate on special relativity that I had with him, he cited both Dayton Miller and Hector
somebody.
Yeah. I don't want to get his name wrong. Yeah, Hector 2004 or something in Columbia.
Yeah.
Is it Columbia? I think so. They both did Michelson-Morley type experiments. They both claimed that they measured both the velocity and direction of the Earth moving through the ether. They disagreed with each other on the velocity and the direction. Space Audits is like, I reject the velocity. I reject the direction. I only accept that they measured movement. But you were working with him on actually taking the direction or something and putting an actual 3D model over flat Earth?
We tentatively agree, not in the direction of flow, but in the rotation. Like, we agree that optical gyros all show the same thing. And so even though we don't know what the linear velocity might be, we know how it must be rotating. And that was the big breakthrough that I had with Alan on my stream, was that it is not uniform. If the Earth is if the Earth is a globe, it's uniform. But if the Earth is flat, it cannot be uniform. It has to be tilted at various angles that match your latitude.
Yeah.
And he's ready to accept that. That seems okay with him. So I figured, well, let's run with it. Like, let's take this as a serious hypothesis and create a model.
So just for circular,
just for
interferometers.
Yeah. And then it always comes up. Walter Bislin asked this follow-up question, and it's an obvious one to ask, is if the flow is rotating, doesn't that mean that a linear interferometer at one end will show the opposite direction of a linear at the other end.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't that be pretty trivial if there's this flow going around the Earth? Couldn't we just set up two of those and bang zoom? That should work. Yeah, and then we're kind of stumped on that one because. But maybe, hey,
I don't know.
Maybe that's why all those guys are getting different answers. They're doing it in different parts of the Earth, and the flow, which is pretty hard to understand, is just going different ways in different parts of the Earth.
But why does the flow change every day? Because change direction and magnitude and everything, right? For both Hector's and Dayton Miller's. They claim that they measured a variation in the flow direction and velocity somewhat. But when you use a circular interferometer, you get a very consistent result. All day, every day in the same location, you get the same thing. And of course, Alan from Space Odyssey will be like, oh, I need to see that. Well, press X to doubt is and true. That's very one specific thing, but doesn't have an example, but and then he just kind of hand wave rejects the 3-axis gyros that work very well on airplanes to get positions.
Yeah, that I had trouble understanding his position there as well, but ultimately I think I did kind of come to an understanding. It's not the 3-axis that's the issue; it's the fact that the raw data is not available from those devices.
Yeah. Well, you can purchase single axis gyros that are rather inexpensive. And of course there is the one that Bob used and got a rather consistent result.
Did you ever see Bob's anomalous data?
I did.
It was anomalous.
It varied with temperature.
It did. But
which is
with altitude, so
which is in the owner's manual, the user's manual.
It definitely cries out for a follow-up experiment.
Yes,
it really does. But alas, that gyro is no longer available.
Yeah, so apparently, there's only words that I've heard. I haven't seen anything very specific about what was done to it, but apparently it was they fried it somehow electrically.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. When I was talking to Bob about it, he told me that the owner, he wasn't the owner of it.
Yeah.
He told me that the owner took it and left, essentially. That's what was my understanding. That the owner is no longer answering contact requests, and I don't want to inject too much interpretation to that, but my interpretation was probably what everyone else is probably thinking as well. I spent a lot of money on a gyro to prove that it would do a certain thing. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. And now I no longer respond on this topic.
It was the first law of Flirt in a big way.
Yeah.
In a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a second.
The lemons are still on the dehydrator.
Okay.
I just checked them.
You can talk. I can size it.
Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I'm not on the stream, so I can't see what everyone's typing. I will pop open the stream maybe and see if there's any questions anyone wants to ask while I keep you all busy.
Do you want me to turn it off?
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah,
gosh.
Scroll.
Scroll.
Okay. All right. You want to give me
fist bump?
There we go.
Fist bump.
Good night. Love you.
All right.
All right. Sorry, we're
cool.
dehydrating some citrus.
You got one of those dehydrating machines.
We have a dehydrator, and it's a bit new to us. So, we've done a few things. We've had some bad experiences on stuff. We didn't get it dry enough. Then we just set it out, and then like 3 weeks later, we're like, oh, that turned. So.
Oh. I did want to ask you, I want to let you go, but I want to ask you before you go, is that an indoor tomato plant behind you?
It is an outdoor tomato plant that's been moved indoors.
Because you live in like Michigan or something, right? Where you can't have.
Danny thought I lived in Canada. No, I live
Canada, Michigan, Canada. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
I live in Minnesota.
I live in Minnesota,
somewhere north of
Minneapolis, St. Paul area. So just a suburb of an outside the loop suburb, and yeah. So it snowed yesterday overnight, so we got snow on the ground, and yeah. So Friday night it froze. We brought them in. This one is inside. There's another over there you can't see. I got another plant there. I got a whole bunch of plants up there. Those are succulents. This is I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're trying, but that guy's a little crunchy. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, it looks a little wilty. You got a lot of good tomatoes on it though.
We got so many tomatoes this summer. Oh my goodness. We planted, I took 9 5-gallon buckets, filled them with compost, and actually those were just straight compost, and put a yeah, here we're talking gardening. Put a drip line in them up on the deck so they're in the sun, and they were proficient.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
I'm in Los Angeles. So I'll let you go. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope everybody had fun tonight and got some candy and whatever. Dressed like a fool.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right. Thanks for having me. Talk to you again soon. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right. I've got right here. I've got my costume. So I will put it on, and that will be it. But who is it? Let's see. Stringer News 1 posted in a paste bin link of the conversation between Bob Nodell, Cammie, Karen B, Rick Zimmerman, and friends, and others that talking about the gyroscope. So there you go. Have a look at that, people. It's an interesting one. I've read through it a while ago. But anyway, here it is. This is my my costume. All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you to members. Be looking out next week for Psalm and for our 5-year anniversary celebration. Problem is I didn't prep the background, the outro. All right. That's not it. Oh no. All right. Well, hopefully it works. I didn't have that ready. You can clip that if you want. Have some fun with that. But everybody, thank you. I've got it ready. We will see you next time. Look at that. It still worked. Otto said, wishing you all a happy Samhain, which is a Celtic holiday starting November 1st. So thank you for that. Super chat, I sorry I missed it.